he was streaming too. What do you mean? Oh shit, we're back.
Oh well, no, he was muted. I
Okay.
just don't want to. He's getting his podcast started.
All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
and
We're
listen,
ready,
I have a
boys.
question.
Go on.
Is this like is it like questions and like topics and stuff?
No, listen,
Like-
don't listen. Rule number 1, you don't try too hard, okay? Rule number 2, you just let the conversation flow. Oh, Grossy Gore might want to come on, boys.
Oh, that's my boy.
Oh,
Please bring him on.
I
That's
can't
my
wait
boy.
to see Gross.
I love Gross.
Let's get
Please
Grossy
bring my
fucking
boy
Gore.
Gross, too. I love Gross. Oh, I can't wait. I
Okay.
love him.
Okay, here we go. See, the GGX community bringing up... Hey, I know streamers from all around the world, boys. I know IRL streamers, gameplay streamers. I'm bringing them all here together. We can make one... You know, let's make one community. Just the boys.
Don't try too
community.
hard, by the way.
Hey, what do you mean don't try too hard? How's that trying too hard, Andy? Your new song. What is your new song, Andy? What is your new song?
My new song's dope. Me and Dan Queasy
What do you
killed
mean?
it.
It's what are you even talking about? It's like
Rick, take a look at this.
like he's talking about. I watched it last night, and Dankon was on this one song for about literally maybe
You were watching it
half
all the
an
time.
hour. And he was trying to sing, and he's so like Dankon. Listen, I love you to death, mate, but you were so out of tune, and you had auto tune.
What do you mean?
What was that bit after he did a rap? What he sung? He's like, and you were like, Dankon, just do this. And every time you tried to teach him, he interrupted you. You're like,
It was
"Dad,
his
you-"
first song.
Yeah, he did
Yeah, I
pretty
remember.
good.
I remember.
Listen.
Yeah, I was like, can you hear me? He's like, yeah. He's talking
I
about.
wanna talk- I kind of want to talk about one thing, and since we have a gameplay streamer in here, a pro player in here, I think this is a perfect time
Yeah,
to talk about this.
sure.
No, I'm not pro. I'm semi-pro.
Okay, Andy, relax.
Oh, you're talking about someone else.
I didn't say pro eater. Okay, anyways, listen.
Oh my God! Okay, stop.
Listen, I'm gonna eat them chicken legs, boy. Don't miss leg day, bitch.
There is nothing to eat, dog. Okay, yeah, real quick though. I want to talk about that clip you watched of Ninja saying that every personality streamer says they wish they could make a gamer streamer they can't survive.
Yeah.
I think that's bullshit. But since XQC's here, I want to kind of get his opinion as well. But I mean, I like Ninja. Okay, I like him. You know, you cringe me all you want, but I think that's bullshit. I think personality streaming is much harder
Yes.
than
Agreed.
gameplay streaming. I mean,
Of course it is.
assuming both have the skills, right? Assuming the pros are pros and personality streamers are skilled with what they do, right?
Agreed.
I think personality and variety streaming is much harder. I don't know, like the way I see it, like if you're at the top section of a game, like number 1 and number 2, number 3, the growth you get is like really, really good. And making it there as a variety streamer is like impossible almost, right? That makes any sense?
Yes.
Wait, now, would you call Drake a variety streamer or just a gaming streamer?
Drake?
He's just a famous dude. What?
Dude, I can't believe Drake went on and gave that. Listen, I can't believe. All he did was linked it in his Twitter. Dude, I should honestly get. Hey, there's the man himself. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, my dude?
Oh, my boy.
Oh, fuck.
There he is. So it's kind of funny actually because your emote got one of these guys in here. He used it in a
Banned in the pro league.
Yeah. So isn't that crazy, dude? Isn't that crazy?
I'm suing by the way.
Wait, is this the cunt? Is this the cunt that got in trouble for doing Try Hard 7?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
So
fucking god!
we'll
This
get into
sucks
it, boys.
To be you, bro.
We'll
That's
get
the whole
into it.
point. That's the whole point. That's why I'm here. I want to talk about it a little bit and
Yeah,
talk with you guys.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about what Trihex thinks of it because maybe Trihex will be like, yeah, you deserve the ban, dude. You know, you should have been
No,
enabling,
nice
dude.
guy, try
That's what I agree, yeah.
Why are you enabling for? You know, like, or were you doing it in a friendly manner? Like, hey, what's up, guys? Salute troll face. You know, because like. You know, try hard is kind of like a troll face. You're like, hey, what's up, boys? You know,
Hey,
so
listen,
it
I'm
depends.
here on the-
It depends on the context you used it. That is it.
I'm
Well-
excited to talk about it because I too okay. Before can I get a preface this before you actually get into that? I have not publicly spoke about it because I am ignorant to the full details of exactly what happened that led to the reaction, the fine, and you leaving the team. Also, am ignorant to. I don't go to the league major streams or Overwatch streams. I don't know like what y'all are dealing with. I've seen some of that from IRL toxicity, but I don't know the actual toxicity or just the use of tryhard in the wild to know full on. So I'm a little bit ignorant on that one too. So I didn't want to speak without knowing everything. Plus, no one really came at me asking me to like, hey, we need your word. So here's the documentation, here's everything that happened, speak about it. So I haven't had that chance to do that yet. So I figured if it was that urgent, if you really needed, I say you, but if anyone really needed my interpretation to defend tryhard or whatever it may be, no one's come at me about that yet. So I haven't done that yet. So I haven't spoken about it. That's why I've not had public discussion.
I think that's good. I think that's good that you do that because I normally jump to conclusions and I just get fucked for it. So I think it's good that you take your time with it and it makes it like way more valuable. Because the thing is, if I tell you, that's why I was feeling bad because when I DM you on Twitter, I gave you my side of the story and how I saw it, and that's kind of biased, right? Because it's my version, right? So if I give you like just the info and you use the info to make your own conclusion and see if it matches with mine, then that's way better, right?
Yeah. I didn't want to because it's really important here because it's not just even like how maybe perhaps you got wronged on the emote usage. It's also the fact that and you got to think here. You got to think how a troll would think, right? Or someone who's like gonna have the cognitive bias to like just want to shit on me and you. Like their preconceived notion is that tryhard is racist because it's black and they need to delete the emote. They have that invalid logic and they work backwards from their conclusions. So they're trying to reinforce through any way possible, any lapse in the information presented here that tryhard is racist, black emotes are racist. It's not accountability of user. It's the emote's fault that things are the way they are. It's just like it's a single digit IQ logic right there. So they're gonna do that.
Before we go on. Do you want to explain what happened before you want to get into the whole because some people might not know what we're talking about. So for the people who don't know what's going on is
okay. Yeah.
Would you like?
I'm also curious with the context.
Yeah. So XQC is going to explain what happened, the context, and exactly what happened, the punishment that he received, and then we're going to have Trihex to explain, give him his opinion. So would you like to go ahead and explain to the whole chat what happened?
All right, so I'll go with the full context, from the beginning. It's kind of a cool story, Bob. But basically, I'm not like an angel. I've been punished once before for saying something about a gay person, and it was really poorly. I mean, obviously it was pretty bad. So I got punished for homophobic slur. Because
this is in the Overwatch. So explain what you do first of all and what you stream.
Yeah, I was a pro in the Overwatch League, which is like a league with all the pro players.
You're still a pro, but you're not in a pro.
Yeah. So basically, I said something about another Overwatch League player that was that was gay, and it got me punished. I got a couple games on the bench and $1,000 fine. And then the whole context is basically in the Overwatch League chat, I always use Triad7 as my my introductory hey, what's up, or whatever, right? I always type it. I've typed it hundreds of times, even when the Overwatch League just started, the first day. And I just keep using it, and of course, I love this whole thing, the tryhard thing. And then at some point, after a month and a half or a lot, I think I used it 26 days in a row, and I was in practice, and then I typed tryhard7 in the chat, and there was a black announcer, right, which is one of my friends, and on screen, which he works for the league. He's a staff member, right? Okay. And he was the guy who goes "Hey, what's up, everyone? Today's gonna be this, that, that guy on the screen." Okay, yeah.
Is this that guy who said, or y'all can go ahead and spam tryhard?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Is that guy?
Is this the guy who said, "I hate white people"? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, good.
No. All right, so basically, I typed tryhard7 when he was there, and there wasn't really a lot of that much spam after me that people wanted to copy the tryhard7. There was a little bit of it, and then some people made a thread on Reddit about Malik, the guy, talking about tryhard7. He said what you said earlier. I think he said, when you guys are done spamming tryhard, he said that. So people clicked that and they posted on Reddit, and in the comment they locked it at some point. But a comment about me, a screenshot of me saying tryhard, they only screenshotted the announcer and me in a chat typing tryhard highlighted, and
just tryhard7. That's all you did.
Yeah, basically the one time that he was there, and the comment got like 700 upvotes, and it made its way all the way to the top, right? Because the thread was locked at that point, and yeah, at that point I started receiving emails and meetings, and people started talking to me.
Well, they
and,
got angry because you did Tryhard 7 because the announcer was there. That's a bit a bit sensitive, maybe. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that one. That's a pivotal moment in what could be perceived, because he's black and he's seemingly offended at the uses of the emote. So that gives everyone the starting. That's the initial like wave, it seems, that led to mass reaction. It's in the upper up sense. But I'm sorry,
the black announcer doesn't like the emote being used.
That's what it seems. I've watched the clip in question, and it seemed like he was ticked off at it.
Well,
like,
obviously,
but also I think it's because like he associated Q's tryhard in the chat or whatever, or in the client that he used at the time, and he's lumping that in with everything else that's in the chat as well, which is like I would argue two separate things.
Just a bit of a stretch, and Raj, your mic's really low, but a bit of a stretch. If he perceives the emote as racist, doesn't that make him racist, or is that just
no?
Stupidly?
Let me jump in real fast. Basically, he tweeted later that he didn't really he respects me and I respect him too, and he talked about it, about the tryhard 7. It's not that he cares about like my use of it or whatever, but I think he's been an announcer in esports for like a while, right? Like a host. And every time he shows up, there's always tryhards, like only tryhards in the chat, like that pop up, right? Like the actual just emote. And people use it as a, hey, he's black, I'm gonna put a black emote. That
means you're a scapegoat. That makes you a scapegoat.
Does it?
Yeah, because he's using his animosity on everyone in existence that has ever done anything or spam tryhard to him, and he's taking all that negative energy and putting the shit on you only.
But it wasn't like me. Like basically.
Wait, so what would happen if I did Tryhard 7? Nothing. So why do they make? Why do they?
Okay.
Why would they care if you did it?
Let me give some
You're
context.
not a professional esports player in the world.
So he has to be professional in chat.
I'm gonna add
It's so
context.
stupid.
You're not getting interviewed by ESPN esports. Like
You're a professional late streamer.
What's the difference between someone spamming tryhard when there's a black guy and K-Kona when there's like a middle? What are the people that are inbred in America? What people
white people, yeah.
White people in general.
Americans.
People
there's
like
no difference. You just try hard.
is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like when there's a southerner on the stream, people say K-Kona. When there's a black guy, people say try hard. Does that make K-Kona racist at all, or anything
Well,
like
the
that?
difference there is, before you get to whether it is or is not, K-Kona is not an official Twitch emote. You got to think here, the normies are on white vanilla Twitch, no TV installed.
True.
You're talking about, a minimum 60% of the masses and these 10K plus viewer streams don't see K-Kona. They see the word.
That is
Well,
true.
what's the triggered emote? That means that
You think K-Konas know what BTTV is? Get out of here.
Yeah. What,
BTTV, shit.
Hold on.
First of all, wait. First of all, has nobody noticed this? Why has nobody noticed this? 3 of you have got fucking Christmas trees up. What's going on?
Say something.
3 of you have got Christmas trees up.
Fuck, 3.
I ain't taking it down. Shit looks
Hey, I
amazing.
feel you.
That's racist to Santa Claus. That's damn near racist to Christianity.
Okay,
Why is
Connor.
everybody listen? You guys are lazy. Go and get your Christmas trees down, man.
Let me drop some 200 IQ ape wisdom here, okay? Okay, so let me pull out my IRL section knowledge.
Okay.
So if what Trihex says, is true, about 60% of the people don't see K-Kona, therefore it's not that big of a deal to, or therefore you can't really associate K-Kona with racism of white people, whatever the hell. Then couldn't this? So if the issue is what people see, right? 60% don't see; they see the word. Then can't the offended people choose not to see it and just close their eyes?
Well, if you're blind, you can't be racist.
Well,
I mean, Dave.
I just use K-Kona as an example. When there's an Asian guy, it's Ming Lee.
The point I'm making,
it's
it's not a valid argument. I'm saying it's still, it doesn't matter if 60% don't see it. It's still attributed to, as soon as you have a Texan accent or a country accent, they'll spam K-Kona, right? So it's the same thing. I mean, imagine Tryhard with a white man's face, but an afro, right? I don't think anyone would care, right? But since it's black.
That's not the point, though, Train. The point is, this is what the point is. you're taking an image and you're choosing to be offended and to put racism on it when you don't know if there was any racism intended at all.
Yeah.
So if you're choosing to be offended and choosing to throw the label racism on something where you don't know the intention at all you see is a picture, then that's fucking on you.
Okay. So Lizzie, I'm jumping right here.
Would we all agree though that the try hard emote is normally used in a negative manner, or
Sometimes.
just at least associated with stereotypes?
Majority, yeah, I think vast majority. I think.
Stereotypes, yeah.
Let's ask Trihex. Like, if you were to show up and everyone spam try hard, do you take that as is there a negative connotation attached to that, or are you just kind of like, okay, like that's right?
Well, not him, because he's try hard. He's trying to try hard. And Golden Boy is what's face, so when Golden Boy works for Watch League, and when he sees what face, it's not.
But that's an obvious defense. That's the obvious defense to hide behind. Because a lot of people, for example, myself, I didn't know. This might sound. I might just be stupid, but I didn't know that try hard was a Trihex emote. I didn't know that. I thought try hard was a Twitch emote that wasn't. Listen,
and then he came after. Yeah, of course.
No.
Are you saying all black emotes look alike?
No. The point I'm trying to make here is very simple. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, it's just a very simple point. What I'm saying is, the people who spam tryhard, when Trihex comes in, you could easily, I mean, the obvious thing to say, it's easy to say, oh, they're spamming because it's his emote, but never mind.
Okay. I was going to jump in earlier. I'm just going to do it.
Why is chat spamming question?
Okay, so basically, Andy was sort of right? And basically, the problem that I'm facing here, the problem that I'm facing is that Overwatch League brings a lot of normies a little bit, like people that don't know anything about the Twitch culture, right? Like a lot of people that have no idea because they start like it's like well marketed and stuff. So basically, if the general public thinks like they see tryhard, they see black person, they obviously associate it with racism and they think that I use it in a racist manner, correct? And basically, there's something that you guys might like not know that much. Basically, Overwatch League, the standard that they have for themselves is that they want this is not coming from me, it's coming from them or the whole thing. They want it to be like NFL or NBA, where the players that they have are at a huge standard, right? So basically, there's three tiers. Like there's normal people, pro players, which are held at a higher standard, and then there's like Overwatch League pros, like way higher standard on how they should behave. So even if there was like a hint, like a 1% of racism that could be associated with it, of course I was gonna get like fucked for it, like really hard, and that's basically why. But
unfortunately,
do you mind me asking what was your context in using tryhard?
What does it mean then?
Do you feel like you were you trying to stir up the chat because you said you already knew that they spam it when they see him? So by you saying that, adding another layer to just feel
like
the
what
chat?
are you using it for then? That's like what else would you be using it for? Like
spam it no matter what.
I don't know why we're making it so complicated. Like we know what we use it for. I don't. Like we know what people use it for.
I want to ask an honest question to Trihex. What was your intention with the tryhard emote? What emotion does that? No, what emotion does that represent? Like, see, it's like let's talk about that. What emotion does that represent?
Emote, did he? You didn't make the emote.
All right.
It was like a picture.
You brought up like 3 things I wanted to clarify about prior to derailing into letting Q speak some more. I can go back into that. You asked about. Please do. You asked about is when tryhard is spamming mom on screen, what does that mean? Does that also mean it's racist, even though it's irrelevant if I am the image being depicted and it's just like a trigger to be spammed because it's a context related? There was that. There was the assumption of what I said at an earlier point about K-Kona versus tryhard, the difference. I wanted to elaborate on that. Neither of those are particularly urgent at this point now as we moved on. If you want to hear more about those, I'm happy to continue on those one here. And then there was another point here that Q made about the standard of Overwatch players I want to elaborate on as well, because there's a big difference between what they're trying to do and what the NBA players are doing as well, or even any professional athlete. But we'll come back to all that. Those are all like already past that point now. The question here immediately is that what was I intending when I made the tryhard emote? And
whoever made it.
Well, the simple thing is that it's I tweeted it last week. It's an awkward picture that I took next to a girl I thought was pretty cute at an anime convention I was attending in 2012. When I showed the picture on stream, people thought that I made such an awkward, cringe-worthy, unreal, Photoshop-looking smile that they want me to cut the picture out of the context and make it an emote that the chat can use to meme.
Interesting.
That was there was no intention, there was no political agenda, there was no racial.
Oh, of course.
Not yours.
Of course not.
Of course not. Of course not.
Don't
Of course
overthink it
not.
like that.
Oh no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't saying that at all. What I mean is, what is the appropriate context to spam that in? That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
That's what I'm asking.
Sure. Okay. Cool. The answer is literally you're being a tryhard. If you're playing 5v5 on any particular game and your 4 teammates get fucked and you're doing the fucking 1v5 or the 2v1 and you're in the handicap and you try hard because you're really good at the game, you're a tryhard. That's the emote happened because when and it's important I tell you the story because you have to understand.
So what I was
tell you again.
Yeah.
Whenever the Twitch staff came to my stream for the first time after being pinged that the emote, the tryhard image should be an emote, the Twitch cops came. It was my first time as a young streamer having a Twitch cop ever come to my stream. So I immediately went to go play the hardest level I could with the controller cam on, and they see my hands going freaking high, ballistic, stupid. And the cop was like, "Why are you trying so hard to impress me right now?" So that is the origin of the image. It's an awkward smile at an anime convention combined with the fact that I have a perfectionist-esque personality, and I try really hard at anything I do. I never half-ass any effort whenever I can.
Do you think anyone uses it in that context, though? I feel like almost no one does, right?
There's that one Dota streamer, right?
Yeah, Arteezy uses calls the tryhard mode when he covers his mini-map. I mean, that's the intention, but like...
Obviously, people are going to use it for the
video. I mean...
So, all right. If you're going to call that argument to play here, like, is intention versus usage, right? In that case, is Pepe the Frog racist? Because the intention was this innocent comic that has nothing to do with alt-right supremacy, or white supremacy if you want to something like that as well. But what do you call that then? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's always about intention. It's always about what you're intending. But I hate to say it, but I feel like just from my time on Twitch and seeing the emote spammed, I feel like usually it is kind of racist. It usually is like any black person that comes on an IRL stream when they're spamming try hard. That's like come on, dude. Just because it's another black person, like it's usually intended in a racist way. Maybe the person behind it is just memeing and they're not an actual racist, but I feel like the connotation is usually kind of racist.
Same with
like for example, when they do like free content, free Wi-Fi copy pasters, I feel like yes. K-Kona is still being used with stereotypes.
I mean, but that's like a general Twitch like meme usage or whatever. But the thing is, there are a lot of community meme usage, like GGX. People say try at 7. They don't mean it in a racist way at all, right? Like Greek. Did you make or embrace the try at 7 meme as a racist way? Did you add any racial intentions with it?
It was just like no, not at all. No, I didn't.
Well, exactly, right? So I did that.
Actually, I mean, I just did try hard 7 because it's like a salute, and the way the way it's angled is perfect for like a try hard 7 salute because he's like even leaning like that, like he's
leaning forward.
He's even leaning forward. So I mean, I do like doing K-Kona 7 and all that, and also the boys K-Kona and cracking up a cold one. So I'm equally using emotes. I'm not doing it as a racist way. I do prefer the try hard 7 emote because it is like it says, it's like more troll. It's like the face is just cheeky. I like it, dude. And I honestly like it's a beautiful face. Like what can I say?
Okay, so I'm glad we went with that train of thought. Sorry, I cut you out.
No, you're good.
I'm glad we went with that train of thought because basically, when you have in community memes, right, that are in your community and stuff, and use it in that way, obviously there's no racial intent, and that's everyone knows it in your community, right? If Greek goes into his own chat and says try at 7, people will spam it, and nobody knows it. Oh, he's being racist at all.
I'm not allowed to, but I was told to calm down on it, so I don't say I haven't said it in a while, but yeah, I don't really say because Twitch, to be honest, boys, with you, Twitch doesn't really like it. Twitch staff don't like the whole. That's why you got in trouble because you're part of Twitch takes esports very seriously. Us like personality streamers, Twitch are like, yeah, okay, cool, but they're not really too interested. They are more interested in the pro scene. They're more interested into hosting tournaments on their channel. They're more interested. Twitch put a lot of effort and money into that sort of area, so they're gonna take it way more seriously if somebody like you says try hard 7 over somebody like me that says try hard 7. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because
but they did reach out, right?
Yeah, they said to me, they're like, yeah, you need to, just like maybe just calm down on a bit so much.
Calm down on. Yeah, we have a global emote. Can you not use it? It's part of our website. Anybody can click on it. Can you just not use it?
I think Twitch's perceived ways that emote's used as racism. So streamers
don't fucking have it on your website, fucking SJW.
Yeah, but hey, they're asking us. They're asking streamers not to say dumb shit. Like when something's free, if something's free at a shop or I get something for free, I just instinctively say, "Hell yeah, free, try hard." That's enabling the chat. Yeah. I think they're more asking. Don't say something that can be interpreted as enabling your chat to use that emote in a racist light. And I think what Twitch doesn't realize is that the chat's always been like that. I'm not throwing you under the bus or anything, Daquan, but what are your emotes, bro? You're embracing the enableization.
Probably, but can we all agree that the negative stereotypes around tryhard outweigh the stereotypes around K-Kona? Or would you disagree?
Well, the fact that they only outweigh
they only outweigh them. They only outweigh them because specific people want to make a. For example, okay, imagine
redneck is not a race. It's not a race. Redneck is not a race.
Mingli. Let's use Mingli. Let's use Mingli as an example.
Every time I blow up on a little edited video that they give me, they blow up. They all spam a nil. Now, is that racist?
Yes.
Hell yes, it's racist.
Hey, listen, everyone, wait up. Hey, I met Anel at the media training thing at the Player Summit, and I went to him and I'm sorry, I would say Anel. All right, so the first thing I said is, "Yo, what do you think about Anel clap?" And he said he loved it. So I don't know, like to me,
he loves it. Anil loves it, mate.
It's only as racist as you make it.
Anil loves it.
Yes, exactly. That what you just said is actually so true, but no one's gonna take that in 2018. What you just said about wait, what'd you say again? Sorry.
It's only as racist as you make it.
Exactly. No one's gonna accept that in 2018, but that's just the fucking truth of it. Like, it's a matter. Here's what it's a matter of. It's a scapegoating point that Andy brought up. Like, if someone's irritated, there is cards that are pulled in 2018, and there are specific people who pull the cards, and they can pull the cards. Whereas if I feel offended because of, it's this political thing I can't even talk about because I'm gonna sound like I probably am politically incorrect right now. But I don't know, because there's boundaries, right? If the connotation is completely racist, then it's wrong, right? But the point is, for example, okay, let's say, stop questioning about me! Stop it! Please!
That was racist. Let's not forget this. You have to also inject humor, right? Because with anything, you can make fun of anything. You can make fun of the most offensive shit on the planet. And there's also a thing called humor. So not every single person who spams a kneel when they see an explosion in a video game is racist. It's just like they're taking the piss. So like you could fucking take it to a serious level and be like, that's racist, that's wrong. And then you're removing the fact that there's a thing called humor.
All right, so can we
it makes it worse. Because if you associate like racism with it, and you make people triggered about it, and people say, "Oh, that's so racist," then people know that, oh, well, it triggers them. Okay, like it makes it even worse, I think, to go down that path.
In my opinion, that there's a lot of double standards held right now. So for example, Daquan, I love you to death. And one day I'm gonna fucking give you a nice little handy McMandy. But listen, listen. For example, okay, so you're talking about how you think tryhard has a lot of racist overtone, correct? Yet a lot of
I just wondered if you would agree that there's more negative stereotypes around tryhard than K-Kona. That's all I was curious
about. I think realistically it's both.
Yes, because you're talking about a whole race instead of a specific type of person, since redneck is not a fucking race.
But earlier, I
and also an oppressed race, and also.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm all right. Good. That's okay.
Okay.
Cool. You are right.
I want to go over something that Trey was going through earlier. Remember that there was like 3 things we were talking about, and then you went to the thing with the picture. I want to go back and I don't want to get away with it. Basically, Daquan, or however you say your name. Sorry about he questioned me about, oh, I know how tryhard is used and how I use it and stuff. So why did I use it in the chat, right? I don't want to get away with it. I want to approach the topic. So, I mean, for myself, like, every time I joined the chat, I would always type it. Like, I didn't really care about what was on the screen. I just typed it immediately, and it was almost always like that. And basically, the day that it happened, the broadcast was live for like, I think it was 50 something seconds or like a minute. It just went online, and I was in practice, and I just all tapped out and just typed it, and I was just like, as soon as I typed it, I realized it. Of course, I realized it. I had, oh, there's a black person on the screen, but it wasn't like, I didn't associate it myself immediately with it, because it's something that's so, I don't know, common to me to use tryhard 7. It's just like a second nature or something. And I realized it, of course, but I was like, nobody's gonna see it that way, right? But then I realized that my own community emote, my own community meme or way of using it might not be perceived well in a place that is everyone, right? An esport broadcast, you know what I mean? An esport broadcast, you know, there's not a lot of community memes there. Like, it's just like, you know.
When you're on a basically when you're a pro player or you have a lot of viewers, you're just under the microscope more, and that's the unfortunate part, right? And that it happens all the time, right? There's bigger streamers that are getting punished for things that smaller streamers are getting away with. There's things that that's what it's not even Twitch's fault. It's the world, right? Like, if Justin Bieber gets a DUI, he gets fucking crucified. Whereas some Joe Schmo gets a DUI, he pays $5,000, he gets a breathalyzer, he's gone, right? No one shames him for it unless they know, but no one knows. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you have once you're in a certain, because you have got a lot of responsibility because you're a pro player. So you need to you know, remember that a lot of people are watching you.
I was gonna say, what does that mean? Is that are you saying it shouldn't be that way? Like, isn't that you have influence over a lot of people?
No, it should be that way.
Yeah,
it sucks. Yeah. It's unfair. It sucks, but that's just how it is. Yeah.
And
I think it's unfair.
What was your? Would you like to tell us your punishments? What punishment did you have?
All right. So basically, after that happened, I was receiving like a meeting request, and like they were talking to me, and I was doing like emails and stuff. And when I got that, I was so angry that it, like, for something that for me was absolutely nothing, just I was gonna get absolutely fucked for it. My team told me that I was not playing that week because I was gonna receive punishment soon. And when that happened, I went full like, okay, I give up on everything. And what I did, I mean, it's not like, I'm not like justifying it, but basically, I also said that the casters, when they were casting after like the games, I thought the casting was bad. So I tweeted like, oh, on a side note, the casting was cancer. And then everyone just jumped on me for that. And because, you know, it's like not. Yeah, it's not professional. I chill. I get it. It was the one. Mate, it was the one part of the fine that I was ready to tank.
Listen, you're a pro player. You don't listen. Overwatch is dying enough as it is. Why are you even? You should be like, yo, dude, the podcast was you should be like, it was amazing today. The you know, you're shitting on your game and it's already dying as it is. You should be hyping it up. Do you know what I mean? At this point,
yeah, I get it. Yeah,
you should try harder.
Yeah, you should really try a little harder. I mean, I don't understand. Did they give you a $4,000 fine? What's that gonna do? $4,000 fine because you've been racist. Now, does it? Well, they think you've been racist. Well, is that what they're saying? You've been racist? Is that what?
I used a meme in a racially disparaging manner.
So $4,000. So what are they gonna do with that $4,000? Like, you lose out and they gain, and then what are they going to do with how's that going to repair anything? What are they going to do with $4,000? Are they going to share it out to all the audience? No. Everybody who's black, I'm sorry, here's $10, here's $10. I hope this is better. No, it's not going to do anything. Why are they giving you a
Greek? It's setting an example to other people that might pull that shit.
So what's now
every other pro player has in the back of their head, like, fuck, I don't want to fuck up. I don't want to lose $4,000. Like, $4,000 is a lot of money to
they're gonna take that $4,000 and they're gonna throw like another.
How much do you think Overwatch players get paid, Greek?
A lot more than fucking variety streamers, I'll tell you that much.
Do you want to tell us how much you're getting paid, or is that
allowed? Well, no, he's been kicked from the team, so he can tell us if he wants.
I assure you're making more money.
Okay,
be careful because you gotta be careful because remember, you're not. You're not in a team right now, correct?
Yeah, I'm not in a team right now.
And are you looking to go into another team?
Not really. Not currently. No.
So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna casually be a casual?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna pursue some things and try to do things on my own, and I have a lot of exciting plans for streaming around
that's
it.
Cool. All right, so you could sit if you don't care, you could just spill the. You can tell us how much they're paying you.
I always go with the average because I don't want to hurt other players and their value and stuff. So all I'm gonna say is I was between 60 and 100K in between that line.
A year.
A year.
Yeah.
Okay, and
yes, he's getting paid shit.
All right, I get that. I get that like a week. So yeah, yikes. So anyway.
XQC, could I ask you a question? When do you think a $4,000 fine would be a justifiable punishment?
Okay, so because of the repetition that I was banned before that, I think if you were to stack everything against me, then it does make sense. But if you take like a step back, I think it's still pretty crazy. But yeah.
Okay. I'm joking. I don't get 100K a week.
You would if you showed up on time.
I don't know about that. I feel okay.
As someone that's been in this situation, I've been banned on Twitch a few times for racially stereotyping and saying words I maybe shouldn't. I feel like in context, the way you say it, it isn't racist, but that one small amount of people can perceive it as that. And I don't think Twitch should be catering or anyone should be catering to that 1 or 2% that perceive. It's 2018. You can get triggered over anything, basically.
That's right. That's actually it.
It's the honest truth. It's the honest truth. Why cater to that 1% that might be upset that you said it or did it, or just ignore it and let the other 99% of people have a fun time? Why ruin the fun for 99%?
Broadcast.
Let's ask.
Yeah, it's the direction they're headed.
Exactly. And they don't want that 1% to make an article on some fucking, I don't know, dude, CNN shit or some Washington Post. Oh, there's a Overwatch League professional, some highly paid person who typed a racial note in the chat, whatever. Even though you don't see that way, they're gonna get away with it, and they're gonna make everyone look really bad because of it.
It's PewDiePie all over again. It's PewDiePie all over again.
It's fucking stupid, but it's just the way it is.
So let's ask
okay.
and Trihex on what they think.
Okay, before you go on to that, let me give you an example.
I want to ask you guys if they're actually offended by the emote that you typed.
If you think about it though, real quick, before you ask them, the fact that you singled them out to ask them if an emote that is of a skin pigmentation that's similar to the color of their own.
It's come to that point, dude.
It's in 2018 that could be racist.
Exactly.
That's the problem. The problem is the 1 or 2%. The reason they have so much power is because everyone's so fucking scared. All it's gonna take is some big ass corporation to say, you know what, fuck you, we don't care.
That's stupid, Train.
No, it's not, dude.
It is. You're asking them about the race. That's their race. It's related to them. Of course, it's more topical to them.
But what we're arguing is we're saying something is objectively racist. If something is objectively racist, their own race doesn't need to say it's racist.
He asked them about the offense to them. He asked them about the offense to them. Of course, we're gonna have a different offense to something that we're not a part of. It's not our race. It's relative.
I get it, but if it's objectively racist,
all I'm saying, hang on. Okay, everybody be quiet a second. All I'm trying to say is, if there was an emote for Greek people, okay, and you know, somebody asked, you know, Andy, Greek, because we're both Greek, are you offended by that emote? Was it offended by the actions taken? I'd happily answer, and I'll probably say no, because I don't get offended very easy at all.
But is it because that Greek people haven't been like oppressed to the degree that black people have? Like, is that why you're not offended?
No, I'm just saying if we did to that level, I probably wouldn't be offended. I don't get offended easily. You can literally say anything to me, and I would. I've got thick skin. I don't get offended. But some people, I feel like white people get more offended for black people than black people are actually offended. Does that make sense?
I'm pissed.
Does that make sense? I feel like
I know that I'm a black king, so I don't.
I feel like white people get more offended for black people. Does anybody
But you're not
feel
in the same shoes, though. If what happened to the black race happened to your race, would you get offended? You can't really put yourself in that position because it's not.
Yeah, because I'm not.
It's not reality.
Yeah.
You know.
It's not like a relevant.
It's a really
statistic,
sticky.
though.
It's a really sticky subject. I mean, everybody's offended.
It's just one of those. It's one of those memes. If you're not going to be offended over, I'm sure there's some other white guy out there that's going to be offended for you.
Yeah, true.
So let me ask you this, okay? Let me ask you this.
Yeah, ask it. Jesus Christ.
So, who the fuck's breathing heavily like a goddamn fucking
me?
Man?
Come on.
There we go. What I was gonna say was
rattling in somebody's neck.
Okay. What I was gonna say was, imagine this. Okay, so if we're asking, so you're asking if Dan Kwan and hey Trihex, what's your name? If you don't mind me asking.
My name?
Yeah, your actual name. Michael. Okay.
Michael,
I'm Andre.
Nice, dude. I like
That's
that.
my middle name.
Relax, Greek. Okay, I know where you're going with that stuff.
Trihex, I'm gonna be completely honest.
I thought you. I'm
not.
That's a
I'm
nice
not being
name.
racist or anything, but
I just want to call him by his name and not by Trihex. Anyways, Michael, check this out. Okay, listen. So if we're gonna and then wait, Dan Kwan, your name's actually Dan Kwan, correct?
It's Darshanaqua.
He's lying.
When I met Trihex for the first time, he said his name was Tyrone to me.
You caught me out.
Wait, did I really?
Stop.
Yes, you did. You told me you said your name was Tyrone, and I was like, "You serious?"
Okay, now I'll pause it.
Does that make him racist?
Yeah, that makes him racist. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's racist today. Everybody.
Trihex is the biggest racist.
There we go.
No, I only laughed because the way.
You do know people are gonna call you Tyrone now. You've
Train,
done...
he's also lying. Train, don't feel bad.
Trihex, you fucked yourself now. You fucked yourself.
Yeah, I don't remember this happening actually.
Oh.
But I think Chad got you.
Michael, you confused with another black person? Now I'm racist. Fuck. Sorry, that was bad. Don't ban me, Twitch. It was a joke.
I can't, dude. That's fucking
terrible.
But
so you got so you got a four. Okay, let's get a conclusion. Okay, because we're sort of floating around the subject. So you got $4,000 fine. You got kicked off your team. You really got punished. I think it was a bit over the top for just putting tryhard Sam. I think just telling you to stop or not do it again would have been better. Or let you sit out like 2 matches and say, listen, that was wrong. You got to sit out a couple matches. Don't do that again. But to kick you off a team and give you a $4,000 fine and all this bullshit, it's kind of fucking Resident Sleeper. I'll be honest. It's bullshit. It really is. Bullshit.
Resident Sleeper is racist against people who have narcolepsy. So please don't use that.
Please don't use that. Yeah, true. But yeah, I think it's a bit bullshit. But Trihex, you have some points that you'd like to get through. That would you care to go through some of those points?
Oh, absolutely here. So at this point, there was a 3 earlier I brought up here, but moving on now, you asked earlier about why Tryhard 7 is like an iconic chat habit to use.
Yes. As
far as like the salute and whatnot.
Yes.
Let's also remember here, go back here, that Recful used to have the Rec 7. And it was the Tryhard with the photoshopped hand on top there.
Yeah, because of
Tryhard 07.
Yeah. Kirk actually said Tryhard 07. Did he invent that? Because I'm pretty sure he said that. He used to say.
I'm not sure, but Recful's emote definitely because this is like back in 2015 when I was big off of Mario Maker. That's where I saw it used like a metric fuck ton. Yeah. So I can't say exactly, but we're going way back here, and you gotta think here. At that time, we're a different world now. This is like pre-Ice Poseidon blow up. This is like Tryhard was a top 30 emote, not a top 10, much less a top 5. So this is like way back in the pre-meta. Recful had the Rec 7, which if I recall correctly, he had to remove because Twitch had the rights to it now. And now that you, I don't know, something like that, he couldn't. Or I don't know why. Is it gone now? He no longer has it, right?
What?
I'm not even sure.
Rec 7. Yeah, I think so. But Kirk's always used to go, can we get a motherfucking 07 in the chat? And that's what it came from. They used to give him an 07. He used to say, give me an 07 in the chat, Kirk's. And everybody used to spam Tryhard 7. And then they made an emote over it. So that's what happened. Every time Kirk's, did well in a game, he said, give me an 07 in the chat. and that's what happened.
Okay.
Because it used to be 07. That's all it used to be. Remember, before Tryhard 7, people used to just do 07 because the O was the face and the 7 was the salute. I guess was that what it was, right?
Greek, do you have an emote of a monkey saluting?
Yes, but that is because that's Jim. That's my teddy bear, my monkey teddy bear. That is not. Listen, it looks worse than it is. It's just because I used to salute people goodbye. It's not what it looks like. Okay, come on.
Okay, well this just comes back down to perceiving it as what it is and what it is at first glance.
Okay,
and when I perceive that at first glance, you know.
At the end of my stream, I have a like a toy, a stuffed monkey. His name's Jim. He smells like lavender. Inside, he's got little beads that make him smell like lavender. He's a very nice monkey. And I had him on my shoulder one stream when I was playing a scary game. I don't know if anybody had that, but I had him on my shoulder to keep me company. So, and at the end of the stream, I said, "Thank you, Jim, for keeping me company. Everybody salute a goodbye as I do," and I gave him a little salute, and that's what happened. But yeah,
salute. Salute is.
But if you put it out of context, yeah, it could be used as a bad way. Obviously, you know, like what's the other GC chimp? They had that's been put in the wrong way. They got the hype emote, the Snickers hype emote that can be put in the wrong way. They got all these emotes, but it's just like in the context you put it. That's the whole point. That's what
let's let Trihex. Let's have Trihex finish.
Trihex, what's up?
Okay, so that was one point there. Next was way earlier when Andy brought up here that that Tryhard the emote has a negative connotation, is used mostly for racism. The problem with that thought, even if I were to agree with that, okay, like hypothetically, right? If I agree that yes, Tryhard's used it's known more for racism than its intended purpose, which is intention versus perception. The inevitable conclusion I would think if you accept that logic is that despite accountability of the individual who are making the connotation negative, despite the intention of it being nothing to do with race or anything to do with some kind of political commentary, just an awkward smile that was a really funny picture on its own, out of context. The problem then is that you end up in this dead end where you say, okay, well, we need to remove the emote. It's the emote's fault that it has a connotation of negativity, not the individual users, not the communities, not the toxic communities, not the shadow and whatnot. So therefore, we must delete the emote. And the problem with that is that if you delete Tryhard, if you admit defeat and don't accuse accountability of individuals, and instead just say that it's the tool, not the person at that point, like what happens next? You're just going to take
But it is the person, though. I'm not saying it's the emote's fault. I'm saying it's the people that use it. I don't think every single person that uses it is a racist, but it's used a lot of times in a racist way. And to ignore that fact is kind of naive. I'm not calling you naive. I'm just saying it's naive in general to ignore the fact that Tryhard is used a lot with somewhat racist connotations.
So
now it's not the fault of the emote. It's the fault of the people that use it in that way.
So Andy,
right,
so Andy's saying that he should. So Andy's saying guns should be taken away, and you're saying guns should remain and the people should get punished.
Whoa, that's not what I said.
I'm not saying Tryhard should be removed.
That's
a windy road.
No, I'm talking about how. No, I'm not reaching. I'm saying no.
I'm agreeing with him. I'm agreeing with him that it's the person that is putting the racism on it. It's not the emote. It's the person clicking it for that reason.
Yeah, I guess what I should have worded that better here. I wasn't saying that Andy was making a particular argument, nor that he was wrong or right. More that, trust me, in my DMs and my accusations at TwitchCons I've attended here, I have seen many people who say, they come at me, right, out of nowhere, and they're like, hey, how do you feel about Char being racist? And I have to I'm like, whoa, well, it's not racist though. I didn't make it for the lulz because black people, big lips, watermelon. That's not. You are ignorant and you're assumptive to perceive it as such because you don't know the history of the whole thing. So I was just bringing up that point there. That argument I see a lot often is invalid because if you start deleting emotes, what's next? Punch Trees and Kevin Turtle, and then then what? So then you don't black people at all as representation. Like it's.
But also, you got to look at who spams emotes versus who actually has conversations and types in Twitch chat. You know what I mean? It's like the most immature people are the ones who are just only spamming emotes all the time instead of having actual conversations in Twitch chat. So, like, of course, you know, they're going to use it for the wrong reason because look who's using it.
When you get to the size of, like, viewers. Like the chat moves so quickly, you can't have a conversation. And so Greek's chat just
doesn't
turns
have
to
to.
shit.
It
does.
doesn't have to.
But
it doesn't.
it does. No, everyone's trying to get a word and they just give up because there's no way you can read it.
There's so many ways to slow it down and to not make it cancer with Nightbot, with fucking mods.
Yeah, you can.
Can I clarify real quick? The gun example I brought up, I wasn't saying the emote's a gun. What I meant was like, do you punish the person for going to like? I'm metaphorically comparing another, a very touchy situation, right? Like, you know what? Maybe. What did I eat for lunch? I mean,
You get spaghetti and a Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Never mind.
Well,
All right,
I understand, yeah, but the problem is like, yeah, it's tool versus actions of an individual, but obviously guns and emotes are two very different things. Moving on, that's a very nuanced thing. We move on to that. No. Anyways, like that was one point. Next point here was that Q brought up way earlier here about the standards interpreted by, say, an IRL streamer like Greek, or gameplay streamer like Greek.
IRL, Omega Law.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You cough like that. I better be a cough. I'm telling you, I'm a gameplay streamer. Okay. Okay.
Versus a pro gamer like you who's an Overwatch, right? And the difference there is that when the thing I find interesting here is that the Overwatch League, or the parent company of that organization, that is being inspired by pro athletes that are featured in ESPN and other avenues as such, like basketball players and what else you want to call them. The difference is there when you aspire to their standards, they're both under two entirely different environments and ecosystems. Whereas like you don't see the biggest, IRL sport normie shitters like constantly within arm's reach of interactivity with these athletes. Only the ones that choose to have a Twitter. Otherwise, they're nowhere near that. They're only talking to reporters for interviews after the game, their coaches, again, Sports Center interviews, and maybe like a magazine, Sports Illustrated interview here and there. It's mostly press and the higher upper ups. Comparatively, in Overwatch, you're exposed to all the rampant toxicity and all the horse shit that is a Twitch chat or any kind of online anonymity-based interaction realm. So like they're asking a lot more out of anyone, any professional athlete, whenever they're going for this like be above all that. Yeah, you're exposed to it. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, you are most likely have a Twitter or an IG to see all the shitters if they hate you or if they love you, if they dick ride you, or if they are opposed to you. And be above even more than I would say a pro athlete.
Yeah, you don't want to let like anything up to interpretation or like any seed to like, oh, maybe, fuck. Maybe like there's like a small, dude, I can't get my idea straight. Like you don't want, fuck. You don't want to leave anything that they can use like and just like, I give up. Just keep talking. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I'm in the same boat.
You and Train maybe should Skype each other.
Let's change the subject. Okay, boys.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for having me, guys. I'm glad.
When you guys think
thanks so much for clearing things up and stuff. That was actually.
Yeah. I mean, do we have a conclusion? Let's have a conclusion on this.
I think you're punished. I think you're punished. I think here's my conclusion for XQC. Okay, I believe you should have been talked to. I believe you should have been told, listen, don't do this. It's being perceived this way from certain people. You could get crucified for this. Please don't, blah, blah, blah. And then you go off and you make an apology, et cetera, and then you go on. I think, punishing you for a first-time offense like that, I think, for someone that's as skilled as yourself, I think it's a little too extreme. But then again, who am I to say? Like Greek said, let's, yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too much, and I think at the end of the day, you should have. They should just give you a stern talking to. $4,000 and kicking you off a team is a bit too extreme. Literally, yes. They're literally taking away your job for just something they could have talked to you about.
You're probably better off.
But anyway, let's change the subject.
SJWs are running fucking Overwatch.
On top of that, they branded him. On top of that, branded him, right?
For future teams, and now everybody's going to know him as the guy who put Tryhard 7. And honestly, them doing that made it worse because I went to the Overwatch stream and there's nothing but Tryhards. Like that, I guaranteed Tryhard's going to be rank one emote now because of that. I go in there's nothing but Tryhards in the chat, so it's made it worse.
Tryhard's going to be a new player in the game.
Yeah. Tryhex, you want to be the new player, dude? You want to start Overwatch? Let's go, baby.
I know, man. It's
replace Widowmaker.
I move talks before you get my final word in this shit.
Okay, yeah. Come on. What's your final word? What's your final word?
Yeah. Ultimately, Q, it's unfortunate that you are the victim of what is ultimately. Who's talking?
Did someone order a pizza for me?
Mute your mic, bitch.
I think that's Mitch
Mute your
Jones.
fucking mic.
Entered my website.
And mute your mic, boy.
Who the fuck
Come
ordered
on,
a pizza
bro.
for Ape Gang? You
He's
fucking
talking, bro.
idiots. I don't want a pizza. I just ate spaghetti.
He's not got even got.
Question mark. Fuck you.
Okay, go on.
Anyways, Q. It's unfortunate that you're the victim of what I ultimately would think is, in the bigger sense, entirely here is the awkward transition of professional esports behaviors and mannerisms and reception against like what is the like typical like internet interaction. Like you go to anywhere else, YouTube comments, Twitch chats, any kind of like big online presence medium, and you have like rampant shitters running everywhere, unless you have like a paywall for communication, right? And the problem is like esports wants to aspire to be like traditional sports, but they don't have the tool set right now to make that transition like less like clearly this awkward blockade of ignore all this, don't reply to it, don't engage in it, don't enable it.
Yeah.
And huge consequences for it. I do agree. I wish they had like talked to you more. I wish they had like what I get that they're offended. I get that they have a higher standard. I get that they're mad at you for what you did. I'm not saying I support it. I like they're old, like whatever. They're old people who don't understand like esports or whatever. I totally get all that. The problem is they didn't think here long term that by finding you and then allowing it to be a reportable story, like they find you, it's reported publicly, it's announced publicly, you drop from the team. That's all very public and very messy. And now, like whatever great contributions you've made to Overwatch as a pro player are now completely drowned out by this metaphorical dick pic leak of you getting fined 4K and being off the team. That is more reported and more known than any contribution or anything I would think in the. Cause I don't know shit about Overwatch as far as the pro teams go, but I know of your 4K fine and being off the team.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
That sucks, yeah.
Hold on.
That's true.
I have a question. Does anything? Because I think we forgot about this, and I'm not saying that your fine was justified or anything, but when they fined you, did they talk about you talked about the homophobic thing? Was that used in that conversation? And because that had occurred, this was like a second offense, and that's why they decided to go so hard on it?
There was no conversation, but
okay.
It was the point was since it's my second offense, of course it's gonna ramp up a little bit. But
yeah.
The ramp up was pretty hard though, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that like that was your
course,
intention or anything like that.
If it was my first one, it would have probably been like 2K or 1K or something like that, or 3K. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying that was your intention or anything, but I'm just, usually that's what happens if something that they think was bad first and then another bad thing happens, they usually ramp it up or.
Yeah, I mean, the fallout would have still been the same as far as like people labeling me, people saying, "Dude, is that the racist guy?" Oh, it's the racist guy. I think it's the same result, but maybe the fine would have been a little lower. Yeah.
All right.
I feel like both things were negative. Honestly, it's gonna make you it's gonna make your actions like over exaggerated, low on context, and overblown, way out of proportion. For you can be known as the racist guy, which is completely unfair and stupid.
Just play Fortnite with Young Thug or something.
Yeah, exactly right.
Good
the thing
question.
is now though, you have the attention on you and the momentum. I would say like not to give you like streamer advice or anything like that, but I think you're in the ballpark right now. Just like say fuck everything and just hop on your own solo stream, because that would be the most thing. Like if you don't out attention the attention you got from this, then you'll be known for this unfairly. So if you hop on your stream, grind, and like speak a fuck ton about how you disagree on what happened there and what you would have done different and how it's damaging the reception of professional Overwatch ultimately by being this boneheaded, not thinking a day in advance at all, if you're the league's operations and whatnot, then you're going to be known as the racist guy. Now,
don't do that. Don't do that. Just apologize or Twitch is going to ban you.
But yeah, I think that if you now that's if you don't give a fuck about getting another team. It's all up to you though. It's ultimately in your ballpark, but I don't think you're in the completely fucked over position. You're not bent over yet, but it's all about whatever you want to do at this point. So I wish you all the luck in the world, man. And I think it's
Thanks so much, guys. Thanks so much for all the comments and everything, and thanks for the conversation and having me. Peace out, my dudes.
All right.
Next topic. When do you guys think Fortnite will fall off?
Here we go. Next topic. Okay. Here we go. So, what do you guys think about First of all, thank you for stopping by XQC, and I appreciate you so much for coming on the show. And you're more than welcome next week, mate. And so yeah, next subject. Okay, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the whole Fortnite Drake 600,000 viewers on a stream? Now you might think, oh, it's just 600,000 viewers on one stream at one time. That is insane for one person. Now, is this the future? Do you guys see everybody in here having at least 200k views each? Like, what's going on? When does it stop?
I mean,
what's going to happen? Is Twitch going to be the new reality TV? Is it going to be on TV? And we're going to get a bunch of normies coming to our channels? How do you know? Mate, yeah, no, you don't know. Andy, how do you know it's not going to be on TV? Like, somebody's going to be hosted, like, they're going to have a Twitch TV channel, and every day they have a new person that is just on They
have a Twitch TV channel. It's called twitch.tv.
No, I'm talking about on satellite, mate, for all the old people to watch. I'm talking about having like a special network that they broadcast out to everybody. That could be a possibility, mate.
I really hope. I'm all for like Twitch booming. Like hell yeah, more subs for me, more viewers for me. I love it. I just don't like. I don't want to cater to a normal audience. I want to still be me.
It's not normal. Is it really normie? Is Drake normie?
Yes, it is. Okay, it is in comparison to what we've dealt with in the past. Like all I'm saying
you make videos of filthy Frank, mate. You're normie.
Let's not bring it into. Okay, what I'm talking about is like I've already changed myself enough for this platform. So have you, Greek. I don't want to have to fucking change anymore, and I don't want to have to follow any trends to stay relevant. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing and have fun with it.
I only think that can come from this whole Drake Ninja thing is a good thing for all of us. I mean, to me, I'm sick and tired of, and like I said, we don't need validation from anybody outside of the gaming community. I'm not saying we need that, but I'm sick and tired of getting in an Uber or a Lyft or something and being like, they're like, what do you do for a living? I'm like, oh, have you ever heard of Twitch? No.
Yeah.
You ever heard of YouTube? Yeah, I'm sick and tired of that shit. And they don't. And I don't need the validation from
everybody
people.
knows about Facebook. Everybody.
Yeah, Facebook. Yeah. And they're like, oh, I'm like, I play video games for a living. And they're like, oh, that's cute. When are you going to get a job? And I'm like, well, it is my job, So it to me, it was a good thing for all of us because we are almost validated. Like Drake's doing it. Travis Scott's doing it. Andy Milonakis is doing it. Like it
could be bad though. It could be bad. Sorry, I'll be quick. It could be bad. You have all these celebrities that if they jump on the bandwagon, that's more competition. Like, am I gonna watch Drake or a fat boy sit down and eat in an IRL stream? Self-deprecation. But when you have all these big celebrities coming in, there's more choices to of course, people are going to flock to them more than maybe watch your stream. Even regulars that watch your stream are going to be like, oh, shit, fucking Drake's playing with Ninja. Everybody's going to flock to that. Oh, shit, Lil Yachty and Post Malone are playing. Like, you definitely could lose some of your audience to, more of the big appeal of the celebrity.
But do you really think that
my viewers already like Greek's live. See you later, Chad. So, I mean, yeah.
Do you really think, though, that they're good? Yeah.
Do you ever think of just saying, I work for Amazon instead? Like instead of just saying Twitch.
Then they think you're
then they think I'm like a software engineer or some shit.
I for Amazon.
I tell them, what have you guys said your job title is? I mean, I've said I work in business development, like to make it sound
I'm a pro
better.
dick sucker. That's what I said.
I'm the host and talent of a live broadcast for Amazon.
Here's a really good one. Here's a really good one. And there's this chick I'm having sex with at the moment. She's actually in my bed. Not a virgin, by the way. She asked me what I do for a living, and she's complete normie. Like, she's complete normie. She has no fucking idea or anything. I told her that I am contracted to an entertainment company that is owned by Amazon as talent, because that's technically what we are. We're contracted to them as talent.
Them's a lot of words, though. How you gonna say that every time fucking Kate Kona comes up and be like, "Hey, what's that damn thing there in your damn near hand?"
Listen, I don't live in a country that ranks. Hey, I don't live in a country that ranks number 12 for education. Okay, I don't need to explain it to some internet.
Yeah, because you don't have education. You don't even have clean water.
Hey, we haven't really needed it.
We got some of the cleanest water in the world. See, this is what U.S. education is. I don't even know what our country's like.
I mean, it hasn't hurt us. I mean, we're still the biggest global superpower in the world, so it hasn't hurt us yet.
Quick question, or back to Fortnite. Do you guys think the collaboration with Ninja and Drake will speed up the death of Fortnite? Like,
maybe people get maybe
once they stop sucking Drake's dick, I feel like it's
but you gotta think of it. You gotta think of it as a good way, okay?
It is
all
good.
all these people that are Ninja, they're gonna trickle down. They're gonna be like, oh, Twitch, wait, I kind of like this stream. When Ninja goes offline, they're like, wait, I kind of like watching people play games. I wonder if anybody else is playing Fortnite. Then they watch other Fortnite streamers, and then they watch other people, and then you know, it's all gonna trickle down to us eventually, boys. But we're gonna have like the sloppy seconds, unfortunately. So it's gonna make us all grow. I think.
Do the sloppy seconds come with Twitch Prime? Yes or no?
But for Fortnite, is it
okay? Does it make the game die? Like how long does the game last?
What? So you're saying that there's too hype, it's gonna burn out.
I mean, isn't that how things go?
Yeah, like you could say, for example, the D-Way meme. You know, I know D-Way. That shit was a huge meme for about a week, and then it died.
That's not a game, though.
Yeah,
That's
but I know, but it's like games,
tired.
memes, fads. They're all the same, really, aren't they? It's all the fucking.
That's, I think.
Everybody's. I feel like everybody's.
A meme is one phrase. A game that a lot of people play.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, it's all this. I feel like people have got short attention spans, anyways, with anything nowadays. So I don't think.
So you see Fortnite being around for a very long time?
No. I think it's gonna die. I think it's gonna die.
At least a couple years. At least.
No.
1 year max. 1 year max. If you look at the top, it's Ninja, and then it's like Ninja up here, and then everybody else.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can sustain it. I mean, he's doing great. Props to him. He's awesome.
Also, okay. Look at all the money they make. Look at all the success they made. So it depends how smart they are, how many changes they make. If they make it more exciting, they could do so much to keep it relevant for a long time.
Fortnite is doing good keeping up with the hype. I will say that. Like,
because they have a lot of money now too. So if you have money to fuel in creativity and make shit new and interesting, like they could keep it afloat for much longer.
Okay, so I have like 4 points here. I'll try to get into like the most urgent ones. I don't want to monologue too much here. One thing I did want to bring up in particular here, there was a lot of things, but first was that the positive that Greek and everyone else brought up here about the incident. The positive being that, oh my God, you know, the Twitch platform has hit a new avenue of mainstream and acceptance, if you will, right? You will get to a point one day in the next 5 or so years where you can say, yeah, I Twitch. You know, I used to be, Facebook me. Now it's I Twitch. They'll know what the hell that means to use as a verb and whatnot. And one thing I wanted to bring up about that here is that as that becomes better, it'll be more obvious here. This in the normie realm, this is kind of diminished over the last 5 years especially, but it's still kind of a problem now. Is this double standard if you're a gamer? Like if you say you're a professional gamer, what does that mean? And then if you say if you are a gamer, one who plays and consumes games, it's like, oh, well, why do you do that? Like I don't understand. Like people think of it like as essentially glorified masturbation. However, though, if you're a book reader, they don't call you ooh, a reader. Why you do all that? Or if you're a movie watcher, ooh, you're a watcher. Why you do that? So gamer will eventually lose that stigma as Twitch becomes more accepted in the mainstream and not like this like weird niche thing on the side, like. You know, and mind you, the same people who are also idiots because they'll fucking Farmville their ass off on Facebook, but they don't think they're a gamer themselves, though. So irrelevant to that, though, I just want to bring up here that I do like that the good ultimately here at minimum is that more of Drake's mainstream normie audience will be like, oh, Drake plays Fortnite. Damn, he games. Maybe I should try one of these games one day or something like that. And that's a positive inherently there. There are other things I could bring up though, like the perceived negativity. That's one thing I could elaborate on. I saw that, especially from some streamers on Twitter. I won't name names here, but I saw some jealousy that I'd love to talk about why they feel the way they feel and why they should probably not
pussies.
feel. Yeah, ultimately, yeah, because they're pussies. That's the short answer right there. Want to bring up here another negative too that people think of, which is that if the normies come, it is true, Andy. It's correct that they do add competition here, but normies are normies. They're not making accounts. They don't know how to work the Twitch UI. They literally click the link from Drake's tweet if they're on Twitter already and they came over here at that point. I'd actually love to know. I would love to be able to reinforce more data from how many of the Drake normies would trickle down to our shit-ass streams. True. But the problem is, like, I need two instances, right? I need both when Drake is playing with Ninja and then when Drake doesn't tweet out that he's playing with. Because the tweet, we don't know how much power that tweet had, honestly.
That tweet got like 100k retweets and almost 300k likes. It really did help the stream out a lot.
Yeah.
But,
It's a big difference here.
It does.
It's a one click. One click gets you to Ninja stream.
Yeah.
Like,
and
I wonder how many linking or how many engagements it actually had. Like how many people actually clicked that link.
A lot.
Yeah, so that's a big difference there, right?
Because I've guaranteed people clicked it just to see like what it was about, and they didn't watch. Guaranteed. I mean, I bet a lot of people just click it to see. It's him playing games. This is boring. Anyway, I'm out. You know.
Yeah.
But,
no Drake on screen or whatever. But,
yeah, no Drake
anyway,
on screen. They thought I bet there's some of them thought he would be rapping God's plan when they clicked the link, but they found out he's playing.
Listen, don't underestimate hardcore fans. If they're following him on Twitter and he's playing a game and they're getting to like hear him talk, that's enough. They're not gonna be like, oh, he's not on screen. Like that's enough.
They want his milk. They want his milk. Trust me, they'll watch.
But the point was that normies don't necessarily mean like a bad thing at all. The problem is I have no clue. I feel like normies would very much they would. I don't know the effect here. Like, you know, you gotta think here for Drake fans. Drake is their senpai. Drake is actual literal adopted dad. And on that same note here, if you're like 12 years old and you're like a Jake Pauler or a Logan Pauler, like you go to their channel for their daily vlog because you're a addicted merch buying piece of shit or whatever. Like, what do you go to anything else on YouTube? I mean, maybe so. I don't quite know here, but obviously, like your initial draw to YouTube that any particular day is the new vlog from either of those two people. And then at that point, it's leftovers. So perhaps it could be like that. It could be like, oh, Drake's playing, Dad's playing. Go spend time with Dad. And then when Dad's done, your life is hollow, purposeless, and meaningless. Then you go to anything else left over at that point. Yeah. Maybe.
It depends when they become.
Can I also just explain the transition between Twitch and YouTube just for people in the chat because they're calling like Ninja subs bots? The people that sub to Ninja, they always go, oh, they're not even following him or they're only following him. It's because Ninja has blown up on YouTube recently, and Fortnite is very big on YouTube at the moment. It's like the most viewed thing at the moment, game wise. So with
everybody's playing it. Yeah.
It's their first time on Twitch. They're looking at Twitch and they realize, oh shit, I can get recognition by like, giving them my Twitch Prime. So they go, Mom, what's your Amazon Prime login? They get their mom's fucking Amazon Prime login because they realize they can get free recognition. They do that, or they get their mom's credit card and do it. That's the first thing they do when they go to his fucking stream. They go, fuck, there's 100,000 people watching. I can get my name on the screen if I just give him my Twitch Prime.
Exactly.
That's why he's got so many subs that are only following just him.
And believe me,
they're new to Twitch and they're from YouTube, from his videos.
Yeah, he's right.
Up on
that
YouTube.
one. Yeah, and believe me, all these normies have actually. Yeah,
that's a great point there, in that for a lot of them, they're used to YouTube, right? If YouTubers come to Twitch, there's this very cool thing I like to bring up here is that what's called the cocaine principle, where like they're so conditioned to a static video being watched that's non-interactive, and then reading comments and looking for a comment that is most similar to their thought, I would imagine, and identifying with that comment and getting a reinforcement of having the correct reaction to the video. But that's all, cool and whatnot. But then they come over to Twitch after years of being conditioned to YouTube, and it's like, whoa, it's live. It's like a fucking dopamine rush from hell.
Yeah.
They're like, he said my name within 5 seconds. What the?
Yeah.
I can see them. Yeah, they're very, very eager to get.
Unless you're watching Greek stream because he doesn't call out his
Shut
subs.
the fuck up, Andy. That's right. I also use Twitch Prime. So yeah. What I was trying to say is, sometimes they do get debated because you'll see a YouTube video and it's all edited and it's all hype as fuck, and you go onto a stream and there's a guy just playing and he's chilling and he's just talking to his chat. Sometimes they do get debated and they don't think it's not the same. Does that make sense? So that's why I think some people like YouTube more than streaming, because they have an edited video that's 10 minutes long. You'd have to sit and watch a stream. You'd have to sit and watch the bullshit to get the best parts, and then afterwards you can go back to playing Castle Crushers. That's why YouTube's bigger. And also I said this last week. Twitch doesn't advertise at all. They don't advertise. That's why nobody knows about Twitch. Facebook is always getting there's always advertisements on Facebook. There's always advertisements on YouTube. Everything else. I mean, dude, why is Amazon not advertising Twitch? I don't understand.
It's funny that you said that, Greek, because Amazon is one of the biggest, companies in the world.
Yes.
And they spent so much on advertising. I think they didn't turn a profit for like fucking 10 years or something. They spent so much money.
I honestly
just
think
like putting their name out. It's like funny.
I think Twitch has an organic enough growth where they don't need to put so much money into advertising.
I've heard that they do not want to advertise because they want that growth to stay organic, and they don't want a bunch of like normies coming in and losing the culture of the platform.
That
Yeah,
is a
right.
big thing too. I agree
Yeah,
with
the
that.
culture where
The reason why
tryhards
YouTube
interpreted
gaming,
racist. Sorry.
Yeah, the reason why YouTube gaming is I wasn't taking this competition seriously is I didn't have culture like Twitch did. Now obviously I get that YouTube gaming is still doing fine because they have like the Illuminati Google bucks to just never pretty much die despite having trash UI and everything else.
Yeah.
But Twitch's culture, once you're in, if you can get past that culture barrier and understand what's going on here, you're in. You're addicted. You're hardwired. You want it. It complements your experience.
There's a few really good examples of already where normies, I hate saying that, have actually made it on Twitch. So like Trainwreck is a normie. Look at him. He doesn't know what half these fucking emotes mean or these memes mean. Look at CJ Wright. He's fucking normal too. He doesn't know what half this shit means. This is a very good
Trainwreck is not a
example.
normie. If you listen to him speak, I'll stick up for you, Train. I don't think you're a normie. Just because you work out at the gym, you're not a normal.
He's not super normie, but like he didn't grow up on the meme culture. He didn't, he's completely different.
Do you know that, or are you just saying that?
He said this to me. He said,
listen, if you understand this, you're fucking. Listen, if you understand this, you're the norm. All right. If you don't understand this, you're the normie. Ready, chat? Ready? Monitor. On and off button. 66 hertz. Escape. Log out. Resubmit. Open BattleNet. Tell me what that means before calling me a normie. Explain real quick. Give 10 seconds. Tell me.
Open BattleNet. BattleNet is a platform used to play games.
The cheating.
Refresh rate on a monitor. Escape is to close things.
No,
yes,
that's normies. Normies would say that. No.
I gotta pass.
All of that meant Diablo 2.
What the fuck?
All of that meant
Okay, so
Diablo 2.
let's pause here because I feel there's like an argument over what normie actually means, and I have gone through this a lot in my own chat. So I apologize if I used the word normie. It wasn't meant to insult. I meant to explain people coming from YouTube and whatnot. What normie for me actually means is one who is not self-aware. Like a normie is one who like thinks, I don't know, Big Bang Theory is funny because gaming is so cool. Look at that guy. Hey, he's got an Xbox. That's funny. Like you're not self-aware. A normie wouldn't behave like a normie if they were aware they were a normie. That's the difference. That makes sense.
So what about if normies call normies? Then what? Does that make you a
They're
normie?
not normie then. Normies would not call each other normies.
All right.
If
so
you're chugging a Bud Light and you're like frat boy as fuck and you're arguing over like you yourself are the biggest. Listen, right? Listen, you are the biggest fantasy football douchebag in the world, and you rip on a Pokemon geek for being into Pokemon. It's like, first off, one, you're unaware because you are obviously a huge football geek, but you're making fun of me as being a Pokemon geek. We're both geeks. We have passion of our individual interests and whatnot. Just that you perceive yours as better or more accepted than mine because you understand mine. That makes you ignorant, oblivious, and not self-aware. Therefore, you are a normie.
I think a normie is more vanilla. I think like normies can be self-aware, but they have very vanilla tastes, very vanilla personalities, and very just plain Jane mainstream tendencies. And I think when you're kind of like off into a different weird, absurd category, then you're, or a fucking, crazy ass fucking video game nerd or whatever. Like I think you're out of the like mainstream and you're out of that vanilla kind of just like everyday mainstream.
Eventually, we're all gonna be normies.
So normies don't know the word normie.
Because this is going to be one day. Twitch is going to become vanilla. What the fuck is this?
It already is.
That is true.
Yeah, exactly. So that means we will become normies.
Well, no, we won't.
Here's the thing, real quick.
We might lose our viewers to all the normies, but like,
I'm gonna actually tone it down for a second and make this as simple as possible for myself, okay? And I'm gonna be serious here. I'm gonna ignore chat. Listen, this whole idea of seeing Twitch on TV, I think it's not as great and as close or in the near future as you think. If Twitch goes on television, just based off of liability reasons and laws by itself, you have to understand they've got to take it's got to be a partner only thing. And even in the partner community, they've got to cut 80% of partners. Like if Twitch is on TV, you can't have Just a normal, like, for example, how many like 3 viewer streamers have you seen come on and they just whip their dick out? How many 4 viewer streamers have you come on and they said some racist shit? If it goes on TV, you can't have that liability there. So if it ever went to a point where it's on television, where it becomes this widely accepted, platform in the world, Twitch is going to be cut down, I believe, or at least people who have connection to that platform worldwide, it's going to cut down to a 1%, right? So Doc, a Ninja, a Shroud, that's what's going to be shown. Not me, not Greek, not you, not.
Hey, why not me?
Because
but TV is a backwards move anyway. Why are we even talking about
no
TV?
one gives a fuck
it's
about
a backwards dead move.
No one understands cable. Like what?
That's what you guys were just talking about 20 minutes ago.
Andy,
yeah, Greek was, and I shut him down. And
no,
I said
Andy, you say it's a backwards move, but you spent the last 3 months doing a TV show.
Yeah, it is, and that's a backwards move. And if I had my choice,
so why are you going backwards in your career?
I'll admit it, because you know what? I got a deal. It doesn't mean I'm never gonna take money or opportunities that are TV. I'm just saying, like, if I had a show and I had a thing to pitch, my #1 place to go would be internet. I would go to Hulu. I'd go to Amazon. Even fucking YouTube
Netflix.
Red. I would Netflix. I would definitely choose those first.
Be honest, you'd rather YouTube Red than go on TV.
If the money was the same, yes, because I think it would live longer and have a better shot.
I feel like you're old. I feel like you're old school, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go on TV like the old days.
No, actually, I agree with Andy here. Maybe not right. It's kind of also beyond his power too. Like it's ultimately about the paycheck at first, but yeah, I think eventually in 10 to 15 years, Amazon Red, Netflix originals,
it's gonna be larger.
Online, you have no one to answer to. Like,
hey, but just because he does TV doesn't mean he has to abandon what he's got going on. I mean, he hasn't abandoned
I'm doing
anything.
Other shit. You know,
and we can't neglect the fact that network TV still pulls millions of views, so it's like you're still getting that exposure. So
it's
I mean,
just dying
obviously
while the
it's
internet's
dying,
growing.
but it's dying, but it's still out there. I mean, I would accept something on a network television. I mean,
of course,
nobody would offer me something like that.
It can lead to millions of dollars and a ton of exposure. So I'm not going to completely count it out, but I'm not going to like put all my energy into it. If something's on the plate and they're like, "Yeah, we're going to do this TV show with you," I'm going to be like, "Okay, cool. I'm going to get paid. I'm going to get exposure. So like, fuck it." But it's not where I'm going to like aim for.
Fuck it, dude.
Fuck it, dude. The internet, baby.
I mean, dude, I honestly see I see Twitch in 3 years being like I see people. I honestly believe that 100K views, people will be omega lolling people at 100K views one day.
Oh yikes, God! I better.
I honestly see people like only 100K views. Oh my God, you're a dead streamer. And then because let's be honest, boys.
100K Andy.
Yeah, 100K Andy, and they're gonna make like hate posts like only at 100K views. Trash streamer
only making 100K at the stream.
Yeah, only making 5 million a year. Gonna be homeless by 2050. Yeah,
Ninja only has 1 million subs. Wait, ew.
Exactly.
I will also admit that this actually, we brought up 3 of my 4 points I had so far relevant to the Ninja Drake blow up. My final point here was about power and resource. And that was, it's interesting here. I don't have like a great conclusion because I can't forecast what'll happen and what I think may happen from all this stuff here. But notice how at first it was just Drake and Ninja. Then it was Drake, Ninja, and Travis Scott. Then you had Logic replying to the initial thread about
Lil Wayne too.
Lil Wayne too? Jesus Christ.
Lil Wayne got in on it. He tweeted. I don't think he tweeted at them, but he was in on it.
Yeah, then Post Malone as well. Like so.
Oh,
so
just put it out. I'm friends with Post Malone. Just to put it out.
Wait. Okay. Lil Wayne plays Stardew Valley.
Okay, go on, carry on.
Yeah, that's a fucking good game. All right.
Illuminati group comes together. What if you have? I mean, in some capacity here, right? What if you have Post Malone and fellow rappers all doing streams together and shit? Like, what happens when the power gets super concentrated on the normie attraction? I'm actually not quite sure here. I don't know if that's. It's probably more good than bad, but I can't think of how that would actually play out.
I just don't think these big celebs would like dedicate all their time on Twitch. I mean, they probably come on, but I feel like they'd be more of like a cameo as opposed to doing
it's like a downgrade, isn't
becoming
it?
like a full because like they're doing all this other shit. They don't want to just do one thing and be like, oh, I'm a full-time streamer. Here's my Here's Drake's streaming schedule Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, he might come on every once in a while, but from a competitive standpoint, I don't think we got to worry about competing with Drake You know.
Yeah, only a
in
washed
terms
up
of-
Z-list celebrity like me would do that.
Well, that's not what I meant. That's not what I
Wait,
meant.
how
No,
long
I
did
was-
Andy? How long did Andy Dick last on Twitch? He's banned, isn't he?
Dude,
Yeah,
that guy sniffed
so-
cocaine on some stream. That
He also
Andy Dick guy.
grabbed his crotch.
Yeah, this guy called Andy Dick.
Andy Dick. He's like Andy Milonakis, but skinnier and taller.
Yeah, okay, he's nothing like me, fuck boy.
Yeah.
He's got the same hair and everything. What are you talking about? Greek, on your stream, can you please get a picture of Andy Dick and,
No, he's
and
banned.
Andy with his
Wait,
new hair?
Wait, real talk here. Can I reveal that I feel old for even knowing who Andy Dick is? Like,
How
when's
old
the
are
last
you?
time
How
Andy
old
Dick's
are
been
you?
relevant?
How old are you?
I'm 29, but like, it was more about a joke
shit.
that I had.
You're a
It was more
good-looking
roast-
29-year-old.
Black don't crack.
Hey, look, Black don't crack.
Come on, bro.
Greek, get on my dive. We'll make it happen, fam. But
Oh,
I'm sorry,
yeah,
it was
okay.
more a roast of Andy Dick more than anything else. Like, I haven't, like, when's last, like, what, the Andy Dick show ended, like, what, like 15 years ago or some shit? Like, I don't know.
I
whatever,
can't remember.
anyways.
I can't remember when the Andy. I never watched Andy Dick.
Hey,
I
Also,
wa-
no, wait, now I've been brought up here, and now I'm on blast here because I feel like I only know that I'm 29. I don't know how old you guys are here. Like
27.
24.
17.
19.
27.
You're
But-
27.
You're 27, Abe?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you were like 25.
27.
I'm
yeah.
25 now. Really, I'm 25.
You're 25, Greek?
Yeah, I'm 25 years old. Yeah, I feel like all the streamers are
Thank-
getting older and older.
thank-
I remember when Soda Poppin was like
I'm
18.
22.
I think he was 18 when he was streaming, and I thought that was
Dude,
dude. I didn't. There wasn't many old people back then.
I feel like I'm
streaming.
getting old. I'm only 24. I feel like I'm getting old.
There wasn't many old people streaming back then. Now a lot of old people are just streaming. Like I feel like in 10 years' time we're gonna be like 60 years old putting on a good
Dude.
show.
Get this.
Fuck
I had
that.
I had to get my
Fuck
my
that,
my
dude.
hip checked out the other day. So I feel like I'm really aging. I don't think I'm aging nicely. It was my IT band, but I was in the I was laying down on a mat at the gym and like my hip hurt to get up, and I don't know.
Your
I
hip
don't know.
hurt?
My hip. I got my hip checked
Oh
out.
my
I don't-
god!
Yeah, dude, you're getting
Oh, your
old,
pelvis is
man.
weak. You gotta fuck more often, man. That's all.
Can I make a point?
Yo, I
about
think
before?
I think eating like a king might help because I'm fucking 42. I'm fucking way overweight, and I haven't been to the doctor in like 20 years.
Wait, you
And I drink.
and smoke.
Well, I only smoke when I drink.
Oh, okay. Nice, dude.
He
Nice
only
logic.
drinks when he smokes. It's a never-ending fucking loop.
I haven't had a drink. I haven't
It's
had
like
a drink
Greek
in, like-
saying he only eats when he sits.
Oh shit! I haven't had a drink in like 20 days though. I take a lot of breaks.
Let's get to the point. Let's go back on track here. So, do you guys? I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys? I'm gonna start off with Dan Quag because you're in the, you got big screen, man, and you haven't been asked a question yet. So you haven't got a chance to talk. So Dan
Lay it
Quag,
on me,
this
little
is for
daddy.
you. This is for you, baby.
Yeah.
Do you see celebrities when they're all done with the, going on the red carpet, they're all done with the paparazzi and all this bullshit? Do you see celebrities chilling out, playing games, and bringing their communities onto gaming channel Twitch? Like,
Yeah, I think once
Do you
they
think
figure
eventually-
out how much money they can make just being at home playing video games for a couple hours, for sure, is going to interest a lot of celebrities.
You think a lot of
in my
celebrities?
opinion.
Yeah, you think they're just gonna, for example, do you think
Especially
Drake
if,
one day is
um,
gonna come on and stream? Now he knows what streaming's about.
I
Do you
mean,
think
it depends if it makes sense for Drake. Like, who's reaching out to Drake for him to go live? Like, is Fortnite going to pay him $100,000 for that 1 hour stream?
Okay.
Is Twitch
But is it
gonna
all
also
about
pay him?
money? What about if he's done with
Um,
making money and he just wants to chill and play games? Like he's say, for
I think-
example, he's like 60
I
years
don't think
old
he-
and he's done.
I'm sorry.
I think sometimes he might not want to broadcast Aubrey. Like, does he always want to be in Drake mode? Like, he just got off the red carpet being
Exactly.
Drake. He might want to chill and just be Aubrey with his friends, and
Mhm.
he might not want to
Aubrey
the rest
Andy.
of the world. Yeah, I don't know. Not to say Drake is.
I mean, dude,
Well,
I honestly am cool.
gotta
Ebro.
realize Drake wasn't the first celebrity to just stream on Twitch. Yeah, they're not doing it full time, but
Yeah.
like we've got Deadmore on here as well now. We've got
Deadmore?
fucking Post.
Did you
Deadmore
call
is
him
a dead
Deadmore?
mouse. It's a dead mouse. Whatever.
I think
you know,
I thought it was Dead Mall too. Don't worry.
yeah,
I remember
that
Chief
guy
Keef
is
was
on
streaming
here.
on here 3 years
Post
ago.
Malone, Post Malone was streaming a heap. God, I can't think of any more off the top of my head. Shit. there's heaps more. There's heaps more people, even just celebrities that have put their toes in the idea of and how to go at it. You don't realize how many celebrities actually play video games. You know, like
Yeah.
What, you removed Hyphonics from the group? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because for E-Rock.
Oh, okay.
E-Rock.
E-Rock.
Go.
Did any of you guys ever see Chief Keef streams 3 years
You
ago?
would get banned if you brought Hyphonics on, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Such good stream.
Yeah.
So why is that even a question?
Well, I removed him. Yeah.
Because it popped up on my screen, I was just confused what was going on.
So what other what other things do you want to do? You guys want to bring anything up? I wanted to do a segment, like a roast me segment where people just like everybody gets to roast me once and gets away with it, but I don't know, like a roast Greek segment. So I kind of want to do
like
that.
Comedy Central's roast.
So yeah, so you guys, whoever thinks of the best roast of me, I'll give you a quick.
Well, if we roasted you, we could feed the whole fucking world.
Okay, well,
I'm pretty sure if you cut Greek open, mayo oozes out.
all right. Train Rex, come on, mate.
I mean, earlier Trix was saying if you get on his diet, fuck a diet, you gotta get on a bike.
Okay, all right.
Pretty good.
Okay, go on.
They make bikes and
You ever notice when Greek breathes, there's like a natural fat rattle in his neck ASMR? You just hear a casual fat rattle.
Okay, Trihex, go on, mate. You like roasting me, you son of a bitch.
What more can I say, man? Dude, obviously you're known as a gameplay shooter because you're the most successful bedridden fat fuck in the world.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, that's savage!
That's savage.
Okay, next, Mr. Patel. Oh,
I
should I
don't
say
know.
Austin?
I've always thought that you kind of look like a hot air balloon, but
Okay.
I don't know, dude.
You ever think
I like you.
You ever
I
think
don't
of selling shade, Greek? I feel like you're fat enough to sell shade.
Okay, go on then. All right, go on then. Chad, you're left.
Fuck. I don't know, dude. I'm still a bit pissed off at you for being late to your own podcast, but I really can't blame you because you spent over 3 different time zones, you fat fuck.
Okay, all right. So the most creative one, I think Andy and Dan Quan have got the best roasts.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not a good roaster.
They're a good roaster.
I think you've consumed the weight. I think you've gained the weight of every single person you've leached off of.
Okay, says you. Okay, so let me, Andy, do you mind if I show you a new song? You on Dancon's song that you're working on?
Yeah, but can I play? Can I send you the actual song?
Yeah, sure. Send the actual song. Send it to me in
You can put the file in Discord. You can put the file straight into Discord.
Oh, drop it into Discord and I'll play it right away, mate.
Okay.
Discord is such a great program. Hey guys, discord.gg/anything for views. Lots of funny memes over there. Sorry.
Stop. Dude, I saw you in my offline chat leeching.
Yes, because you weren't like.
I saw that too.
Dude, I'm gonna unmod you.
I was sitting there because I wanted to end my stream so I could poo, but I was waiting for you to go live so I could host you.
Okay.
I was getting really fucking pissed off because you were an hour late and I've been holding my shit for an hour.
Okay, listen.
Meanwhile, you're on the fucking toilet, just pleasuring it up, man, stinking out the house while kids running around looking for fucking more toilet paper. I'm sitting here holding on to my shit while you're late to your own fucking podcast, you fat fuck.
Okay, here we go.
I uploaded it.
All right, okay, Dank. I want you to do Dankon. I want you to do a little dance to the song that I'm playing, like a music video. Can you do that? Can you move around like to the beat?
No.
Come on, man. You got this. Try something like a music video, dog.
This is you dance. I'll dance.
Okay, I'll do something. Okay, so this is Andy Milanakis' new song that he's uploaded. He's coming back to music. He's already. Why are you doing the ha-ha face, Andy? Look at you. You're cringing. Why are you cringing?
I don't know. Okay,
it's fire. It's fire.
It's kind of about Twitch.
Okay,
Windows Media Player. Let's go.
It's Windows Media Player right here. All right, everybody's got to like sort of dance to it. Okay, now I know you can't hear to it, but imagine dancing to imaginary music. Okay. So just dance along, okay? And I'll tell you when I'm pressing play.
Wait. Everyone can download the song and we can press play at the same time. You know that, right?
Well, we can.
I'm just gonna listen.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Everybody download. Yeah, you can all download the song, and I'll tell you when I'm playing play. Okay. Yeah. So download it now. Get the song, and I'll tell you when we press play.
I got it.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, internet. I got it. I think.
Got it.
Shit, yeah.
Got it? You ready,
Got it.
boys? Okay.
Yo.
Bring it from the
Yo.
beginning. All right.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, play.
That beat's sick.
Ooh, the beat's fire!
Fuck a game, bitch, I'll fuck your main bitch. This Twitch shit is making me rich. Wanna rock Versace, you just gotta watch me. Andy Milanagi's way too cocky. I ain't cocky, I'm just better than you. And I'm smoking shit louder than Pepe Le Pew. Got passport stamps and you got full
Not bad.
That's a nice whip.
That's boys.
Louboutin, I'm freaking. Sushi in the evening. How come all these MJ songs be sounding like the weekend? I'm sick with the disses, I'm into your missus. She's blowing me kisses and now she's my mistress. I'm done with this business, I fucked it and flipped it. I'm like a Cosby drink cause I'm in it to win it.
Yeah.
Raised on the internet, bitch. And we
Hey.
shit.
Yeah.
Just made $1 million on Twitch.
Fuck TV, we internet rich.
Raised on the internet, bitch. And we killing this shit. Just made $1 million on Twitch. Fuck TV, we internet rich. I'm Harvey Weinstein. You look fine in them jeans. Let's talk about this movie role. It's not what it seems. They try to discredit my credit on Reddit, but you got a shitty job, so you got no merit. All you want is karma and some Insta glory. You probably suck my dick for an
Insta story.
You're not a hater, you ain't nothing but a fanboy. Playing Fortnite, you ain't never seen a tan.
Perfect.
Oh shit! I messed up. Hang on. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I didn't play it all. Oh fuck. I fucked it up. Where was I? Oh my god. I actually clicked the wrong
Reddit
fucking
thing was hard.
Thanks, man.
All right, so did Dankon rap? I didn't play it all.
Yeah,
Keep
play.
going, bro. Keep
Go
going,
back,
bro.
play
Okay, I'm
it.
going back. I'm going back.
This is the
One
first
second.
time I ever
I didn't
recorded
ruin
my
it. I
voice
didn't
on a
ruin
beat,
it. I
too.
didn't ruin it. I didn't ruin it. Where is it?
Wait, y'all pause?
Tell us what you're up to.
Yeah.
Just tell us what second you're up
Okay,
to.
here we go.
Internet, we don't check the just made $1
Gang dicks, my nigga.
Okay.
and we kill.
All right. 52.
Get your
152.
poggers ready.
152.
Get your poggers
152. 152.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
ready?
yeah.
3, 2, 1, play.
This shit. Just made $1 million on Twitch.
comes the
Fuck
God.
TV.
Here
we
comes
internet
Dankon.
rich.
Woke up musty, went to sleep dusty. Mom in the bathroom don't think she trusts me. Unicorn nigga, who the fuck are you? Never been pregnant, so they can't be two. Sus gang dicks in my ass, clap, clap. No license, need a Tesla, see me in the ass crack. This bitch watch him stream and cackle, he mad. Bitch wants to stream and cackle, he sad.
Raised on the internet, bitch.
You
And we
skipped the
killing
part
this
where he
shit.
said.
Just
Nah,
made
I
$1
had
million
to
on
cut
Twitch.
that. I had to
Fuck
cut the
TV,
scene.
we internet rich. Raised
Okay.
on the internet, bitch.
I like that, dude. Good shit, boys.
Mhm.
Not bad.
man.
What do you guys think of their new music career? Do they have? Do they?
That shit
Are they
hard,
gonna be
bro.
Are they gonna be the next new big thing? That is the question. Has Drake?
When are you shooting the video, bro?
Already the
next
next
month,
big thing.
Fortnite's gonna
We're
have
gonna shoot
Andy
it soon.
Milonakis and Dan Kwan on his stream.
Has Drake got something to worry about? That's the question.
I said your
yeah.
mom's a blowjob Betty, and the whore bites. Your mom sucks dick like Drake's
Like Drake
Drake
at
in
Fortnite.
Fortnite. I had
Okay.
to throw in a Drake. I had to throw in a Drake diss, but he's cool. I like him.
No, I thought
He's
the
not-
hottest bar was
He
the.
follows
the
you on
Reddit
Twitter,
line.
doesn't he?
Ah,
Reddit
thanks,
shit is
man.
hard.
He
Mhm.
follows
Reddit
who?
line was
He
like
follows
straight
Andy on
fucking
Twitter.
flames.
Andy, doesn't Drake follow
Thanks,
you on
man.
Twitter?
Yeah. I just was in the same fucking lounge as him. I just said what's up to him like 2 weeks ago.
What the fuck?
Woke
Yeah,
up.
dude, he had his bodyguards and shit, so I didn't want to walk up and get like choke slammed. So I was just like, "Yo, Drizzy," and he like shook my hand. He's like, "Yo, I haven't seen you in a minute." But like, I'm not cool. I'm not his friend. or
Dude,
anything,
you need to make a big hit like him. Do you think you have it in you, Andy, to make a God's plan like a big hit?
I don't think I could ever be commercially successful like that. Maybe I'm limiting myself, but I mean, I've gotten like shit where that has like 6-7 million views, and I think that's enough. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Mm.
But
I think
cool.
my rap game could be better. But
I can help you.
I'm a future, just call me Little Greek, you know what I'm saying?
Lil
No,
Greek.
no ironic. No.
I think I would go by like Lil Study Guide. I feel like people study me,
Little
or I'd be
study
Lil
guide.
Med Kit just to fit the Fortnite.
Little bad
I
kid.
like Study Guide. I feel like people just watch, they study.
Dude,
Little
that was Dankwan's first rap.
first
He did pretty
time.
good, yo.
What was his-
And
I
the
mean, he
first
did
bar,
good.
it was like a community meme because I always talk about fuck showers because I feel like when I go to conventions and people hug me, they always smell bad. So I just tried to be relatable, saying went to sleep musty, woke up dusty or some shit.
There's some inner meaning in the.
Does that piss you guys off?
Everyone in the chat's saying little
What'd you
Greek.
say? What'd you say?
Does that piss you guys off when you? It makes me angry when I smell somebody bad. It just pisses me off.
Why?
Does it piss you off? Because it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? You walked over here and like, it's just selfish. Like you're being selfish. Like you're just smelling all like bad and like just like it's just disturbing.
I've smelt a few people that smelt like poo poo, but I mean. It is what it is. When you hug them,
fuck a shower.
I'll be honest. Out of everyone that I've met, and this is actually real. Out of everyone I've met, at a BlizzCon or at an event, and I'm being completely honest. Besides myself, because I'm Persian, so I douse myself with cologne. Greek has smelled the best.
Everybody, a lot of people.
Greek smells great.
You smelled the cleanest. You smell great. Like when I was cuddling with you in the taxi, you smelled fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Well, everyone loves the smell of steak.
Fuck off! Listen, a lot of people have said I've smelled good because okay.
Fuck a shower.
Listen, as a big guy, okay, I'm a big fucking guy. Everybody knows it. I have to sometimes I take 2 showers a day. It depends if I'm smelling a little bit bad, but I have a really strong sense of smell. And I hate smelling myself, but if I smell bad, like I can, it's because I got a big ball sack, see, so I can, if it whiffs up and it's a hot sunny day and you can smell a ball sack, it's disgusting. So I like to take 2 showers a day, sometimes mostly a shower a day. But if I skip a day without showering, you'll know about it. Because I'm because no Ice Poseidon listen, Ice Poseidon he won't take a shower because he's skinny, or probably Chance. I've not smelled him, but I have experience of Ice because I've lived with him. He won't shower for like 2 days, and he won't even smell because he says
2 weeks.
2 weeks, and he won't. He brags about, but
Greek.
he won't smell bad because he's skinny and he doesn't sweat as much. But as a big guy, if I don't shower for 1 day, woo, you better Ooh, dance game, boys! I'll tell you, I smell bad. I smell fucking bad.
You know what you're good at though is hugging. You're a good hugger.
Why does everybody say that?
You're you're like a big like
this
I feel like a cushion.
Really pride, man.
Greek, how much do you pay the staff?
What staff?
To bathe you.
Okay, same price as you. We use the same company, Andy. Okay,
I'm tired of being cut the fuck off. God
okay.
Damn,
Sorry. Okay, go on.
No, there's something worse than smelling like fucking hot, sweaty onions and gym bag at the fucking convention. Okay. Way worse than that, because I like because in particular you said earlier that you are triggered by people who smell like shit at conventions and whatnot.
Yes.
The worst thing to me puts me on absolute tilt here. I'm in the bathroom, right? We're at a convention. We're at like a gaming terminal, whatever. You're not alone in the restroom, right? There is another body in the restroom, and I confirmed I did not hear the sink go off. There was no soap dispensary. You did not wash your hands, and you left knowing someone else witnessed that. Blows my fucking mind.
And then they shake a bunch of people's hands.
Oh,
that's why I pound everybody. You got to do the pound. When you meet a lot of people.
Fuck the pound. The pound is 20.
Do you want to know? You want to know one thing that they're giving out?
I don't care. I'm not touching.
Is
the
elbow? Oh. Do you elbow tap people?
If you are questionable at all, yes. I am not getting the PAX pox. I'm not getting the GDQ flu. I'm not getting the TwitchCon. Whatever you want to call it.
It's called the Concrad. The TwitchCon crud.
Ooh, goddamn, yeah. No, I don't want to get.
Ew. So you give them the elbow, you're like, yo, dude, that's good.
The one thing that they were giving out day one at the Twitch Partner Lounge was hand sanitizer.
Oh, the lifesaver.
That was, yes, dude. That was. It was even.
Do you guys bathe or shower?
Rune, I take baths. I'm guilty.
I shower.
You
I take
marinating
2
your own
baths
sweat.
a day. I don't give a
I
shit.
think baths are so weird. Like
I love them.
You just
your
marinate
shit in
and
your
sweat.
Chat,
I love them.
You don't
They're
understand. Okay, imagine one of you guys, okay, are a streamer, influencer, whatever you want to call it, content creator, blah 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 blah. Imagine if you're one of and your fan comes up to you, shakes your hands, and their hands are a little bit sweaty. Okay, it's kind of gross. Maybe they're clean, maybe they're sweaty hands, But you shake another guy's hands, you know, it's a bit sticky because he's had an ice cream. Now your hand's sticky and sweaty. Then you shake another guy's hand. He's, you know, he's had a chocolate bar. So there's a little bit of melted chocolate on there. Looks like shit. Shake his hand. Then you go to another guy, and then you go to a girl, and she's got lovely clean hands, and you've got to shake this girl's hands, and then she thinks you're disgusting because you've shaked, you know, 6 other neckbeards, you know, K-Kona motherfuckers' hands, and then you shake a girl's hand, and you've got all their sweat and sticky.
If she's at TwitchCon, she's probably disgusting.
She probably got shit. But dude, dude, I want to know, dude. They probably imagine how many people have took a piss. Because I've met a bunch of drunk people. Drunk people don't give a fuck about hygiene when you're drunk. They piss. They hold their dicks. They fucking shake it, hold their dicks, shake their dicks, and like, hey, Greek, lovely to meet you. Hey, and if you don't shake their hand, you're an asshole. What is that? I'm the asshole because I'm not shaking their hand. I'm the asshole. Yeah, pound it. When you pound it, their fucking piss particles goes all over you.
You guys are too nice.
I'm just gonna say dab it. Just dab it.
No, I legit say to people, if people come up to me that look weird, and I'm not being rude or anything, if someone comes up to me and they smell it funky, I just say, don't touch me.
Yeah, like
then you look like an asshole.
Fuck off.
Wait.
Like
At
asshole.
TwitchCon,
you're a nicer person if you tell
let's
them.
all wear gloves at TwitchCon.
Is it rude to tell a fan to fuck off?
No, you're a nicer person if you tell them. No, you're a nicer person. If someone stinks or they've got questionable hygiene, you're an asshole for not telling them to go have a shower, aren't you?
No, listen, not everybody's as smart as us. Maybe one fan has got, you know, he's a bit, you know, maybe he's a bit Greek P. I don't know how ever to put it without getting banned, you know. He's a little bit, you know, he's not as smart as us. Maybe his hygiene isn't up there because he's not educated on cleaning himself, and he enjoys your streams. You can't be an asshole.
Yeah, you can't ruin his day.
Yeah, you can't be an asshole. He's thinking to you, oh my god, it's Greek, I love you. He's not educated. He's not educated, but he doesn't clean himself because he hasn't been brought up aware. Because some parents
it's better to tell him. Tell him.
No, because it's not your. You're not a fucking. You're not. It's not your place to tell him. It's you just.
I know, but maybe you're doing him a favor, of course.
Man,
let someone else do him the favor. Don't ruin your.
Don't ruin your first introduction.
Let's hear try.
It already took him. All right, go ahead.
One is that you need to control the conversation. So if you are scared to hug or whatever, then you need to make it your utmost urgency to initiate whatever the contact you want it to be. Whether it's the pound, like he's walking towards you, you turn around, you have the pound already pre-buffered, like pound pending or elbow pending if it's like, you know.
Who does the elbow? Who? If you do this to me, Trihex, I'm gonna be like, fucking, what's he doing? Like, is this some sort of special?
That's why the pound works.
Like, what is
Maybe
this?
that's why it's a good thing.
I do the pound typically. I only reserve the elbow if like you have more like acne and grease on your face than a fucking deep dish Chicago pizza. Like if you just clearly have not been near a waterfall, much less a shower in the last 10 years, you're getting the elbow. I'm sorry.
I'm noticeably feeling the grease on my face from not showering today.
I've gotten sick too many fucking times to count, dude.
I wouldn't say that's cynical. I'd say that's a little shallow for the pimple thing. No?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, I was going for a roast here.
The pimple thing's genetic.
I can't be funny.
You can be funny.
I mean, everybody's had acne. I just saying, this is all I'm saying. Next Twitch event, okay, if any of you guys are gonna meet me, and I don't like shaking other streamers' hands because I know they've shook about 10 other of their fans' hands. They've shook hundreds of their fans. It was like, what was it? I'm a cutie pie, or who was it? It was, I think it's I'm a cutie pie. He just got done shaking about 1 million people's hands, and when I met him, I was just like, I gotta shake his infected hand now. Oh god. And I was like, yeah, what's up, dude? So I just gave him a good old, yo, what's up, dude? The head nod, you know? Well, yo, what's good?
Yeah. Let's all wear gloves at TwitchCon.
Yes, all wear gloves.
Let's all wear gloves. Yeah.
Let's all wear gloves. Let's
get matching gloves. Let's get matching gloves.
Do you guys wash your hands before you pee? Oh, go ahead. I'm just curious. Do you guys wash your hands before you touch your penis?
If I'm at home, I don't wash my hands.
I don't even hold my penis when I piss.
Actually, real tech, you don't hold your penis.
I'm serious. I just let it.
How do you pull it out? No contact.
My dick.
Yeah.
Well, I just like, you know, when I put my trousers and they actually hit the floor, like I put them all the way like bum out. Is that weird?
I get naked when I pee.
When I pee, I just get naked. Yeah.
Let me explain. When you're a man of our stature, we can't really fit into the skinny jeans that compact our cock, so we don't need to like physically reach in and pull it out. When we wear loose pants like these. So like,
whoa! Don't do anything stupid, dude. Hey! Don't show us.
Loose pants. So all you do is go whoop, and it comes out. You don't need to touch anything.
That's
Grief,
good.
you just shat the bed. You thought I was gonna pull my cock out.
Yeah, I did.
What was your second
He
point?
actually shit the bed too. He actually did.
I did shit the bed the other day. It's true.
Not a metaphor. He actually shit the bed.
I've shit the bed. Yeah, I shit the bed the other day.
What's wrong with
I
you?
shit the bed. Yeah. I wake up and I was like, oh shit, a chocolate bar's melted. We've slept on a chocolate bar, and I sniffed it and I was like, wait, that's not chocolate. And they yeah, I shit the bed.
Are you sure you shit or did you just not wipe your ass?
No, I just did a little. I think because I had a bad dream. I had a bad dream that I got like. I know it's like a bad dream. I don't know if I was getting.
Yeah, there was no food left in
but
the fridge.
Hey.
I just
That's not
shit.
even bad. Greek, that's not even bad. You know Kirk, right?
That's a night
Yeah.
terror.
Okay, at TwitchCon 2015, he was really drunk. We got back. There were 2 queen beds in the room. He fell asleep in one. I fell asleep in the other.
Yeah.
I wake up and he's next to me, cuddling me because he's so drunk. Kirk, my friend Kirk, my best friend Kirk. He's cuddling me for some reason. I'm like, "What are you doing? Get the fuck out of my bed!" And I'm like trying to push him off, and he's
You're
drunk.
trying to push him off, Kappa.
No.
Yeah, sure. You were trying to push him off from cuddling you. Sure, dude.
So hear me out. So I get up. I finally get him out of my bed into his bed, and I roll over into just soaking wet. And so he got into my bed thinking it was the like he got into my bed like on his way to the bathroom, got sidetracked and pissed the bed with me cuddling me. So he peed on me and just soaked it.
Oh god.
Yeah. So that's not even.
Did you clean him?
I actually have a very similar story. If you don't mind me telling, I hate to be that guy, but I was fucking this chick I wanted to fuck this chick for ages. Sorry, let me frame that. And one night she got really drunk, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fall asleep. I'll make my move in the morning when she's sobered up. And I gave her a big bowl of water. I came upstairs and the bowl of water was empty, which means she drank it. But my bed was soaked. My bed was soaked, but I was fucking so drunk. Like I just immediately thought she spilt the water all through my bed. So I'm like, fuck this. I can't have this bitch sleeping in my bed. She's too drunk. So I put her on the couch downstairs and I fall asleep in my bed just thinking it's a bit damp. I wake up in the morning and I smell it. So after sleeping there for 10 hours, she pissed in my bed and saturated. I slept and pissed the whole night.
With mine, I told the cleaning ladies that we just spilled water on the sheets.
Trihex, what was your second point? That was.
Yeah. So the second point, I like your question here about is it ever rude to tell a fan to fuck off?
Yeah,
and I actually have a great answer for that one. I feel the technical boring answer is that whenever you feel you're being invaded in privacy is when it is so. Examples would be namely, again, I'm gonna bring up here again because I was really salty about it. At TwitchCon, when these wannabe affiliates want to do IRL streaming and they come in your face, phone already on, already IRL on, already streaming, doing an improv interview question without your consent off top. Like their first words to you already on camera, not like asking you, hey, can you be on camera? At that point, yeah, you tell them, dude, fuck off. Like I don't even give a shit that. There's that one. And then like, okay, let's say for example, it's me, Greek, and Rec having an important conversation. This has happened more than once, by the way. Me, Greek, and Rec were having a hypothetical important conversation. Like it's an improv meetup. We all collided at the bathroom or whatever, and we're all talking to each other. And then like, I don't know, guy invades and is like,
oh my god, Recful. Oh my god, dude, I fucking love you, bro. Sick hairline, man. Can you?
And then he wants to autograph or whatever. Like I don't know, like. I don't know. It's like get some context here, I guess.
Well, they're already being rude to you, so you're not just saying like you're not wrongfully being rude to them because they already sparked rudeness into your fucking life. So you're fucking.
The only problem is from an outside perspective, from people that don't understand the situation because they're the outside perspective. They're that guy sitting down. You come off as a dick because it's just a fan that wants to say hello, but they're being really rude at the same time. So you just I'm really good at it. I just tell them to fuck off, and I'm really good at it, and I don't feel bad about it, and I don't come. Maybe I do come off as a dick, but I don't care. I just tell people to fuck off. I really.
Yeah, they're
do.
not aware that they're being rude. Some people are aware that they're being rude. They don't care because they want to be a dick because it's like, oh, I'm gonna win Twitch points by being a dick to you. And some people are just so like not self-aware, they don't realize they're being rude. And you can kind of sense each case. So when you know that it's not coming from a rude place, but they just are not socially aware, you could kind of be a little nicer about it. And if you're just saying, oh, they're just being a dickhead, I need to fucking put them in their place, you know?
And on that point there, I want to clarify that I'm sounding like an alpha wolf right now. I'm actually a beta cuck because I've never told a fan fuck off. I want to many times, but I never have the balls to ever do it.
You're too nice. That's a good
that
quality.
I had somebody grab my ass at RuneFest.
Yeah, I've had that before.
I didn't mean it
Do
though.
people grab it? Like it's happened multiple times.
I had a girl.
I don't know why they feel like they can grab my ass. It was a guy.
Hold on, I got them. Hey, Chad, I wasn't actually muted, idiots.
Okay.
I got them.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
God, you nearly blew my ears out.
Get a better mic, bitch.
No, for one sake, so, somebody grabbed my ass. They grabbed my ass, and I was with Kitty, and I was pretty pissed off because, you know, that ass is my girlfriend's ass. You know what? Even if you are a girl, and she was, I mean, if she was, like, she was ugly, but even if she was hot, I'd still be mad. I'm not even saying that, boys, just to say, but I'm serious. Even if she was hot, I'd still be mad, but she was ugly, luckily enough. She grabbed my ass. She cut my ass, man. Like,
listen,
what?
That's nothing, dude. Listen, when I was in Arizona and I hosted that college fucking party, like I hooked up with some random fucking chicks, like, you know, tried or whatever. But like this random bitch, I was sitting down talking to my friend, and she fucking jumped on my lap, put her mouth in front of mine, and stuck her tongue all the way down my throat. And I swear to God, not like, oh, poor me. But first of all, I didn't find her attractive, and it was so aggressive and disgusting. I just felt this bitch hop on my lap and a slimy tongue slide down my fucking throat. And I pushed her away.
Women
like,
dance game.
I'm like, you don't want to kiss me? I was like, well, not now. I'm like, that was so weird and aggressive. Like, it was so gross how she did
I
it.
never had that happen. It happened at a strip club. I tipped a stripper $1, and then she had her boob in my mouth. And it was
Wait,
just,
really? She put it in your mouth?
Yeah, I was like, man, I was just like, it was a courteous thing. I was like, here's $1, thank you for your service, you know, kind of thing. And then she was, I wasn't like, that wasn't like, hey, give me a dance. It was like, here's $1, thank you for your service. And
she
then
put a boob in your
all of
mouth.
a sudden she had like her glitter. I had glitter on my face, and she was like, all in, you know, all in my business. And then she put her nipple in my, I was like, and it wasn't, just wasn't ready for it. I was just there with
and also
the
fuck
boys,
you,
you
chat.
know?
Fuck you, chat saying fake story, because I fucking streamed that night. Go back and watch it, fucking plebs.
Wait, she actually streamed it happening?
I definitely streamed myself the whole night in the club, like, and I was like making out with different girls. I don't know if the actual
If
girl
you
who
streamed
sat
it,
on my
nobody
lap.
saw it, so.
Fuck
Got
you,
boys.
man.
Yeah, you deserve that. You fucked me too many times, dude. It's your turn. Okay, so
maybe you
for
could relate
fans-
with this one. Try Hex. Have you ever had somebody come up to you and offer like money for you to cuck them? Because I feel like a lot of people think that's a meme, but I've legitimately had people.
What?
They asked me to be a black bull and to fuck their
No.
wife. Yes.
I just came back.
Have you
Okay.
accepted? Try Hex. Can you relate to the black bull cuck meme?
Okay, that's never happened to me, but I feel only because people don't have the balls to do it to me. Like, I feel like because I'm known as like fit, they would think I probably punched them or something like that. Not that I would. I think it's hilarious, but like, no, I wish. That's hilarious.
You know,
honestly.
I had this 45-year-old dude. He actually walked up to me and offered me $60 if I could.
That wasn't me.
No.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, he actually.
How old
that's
are you?
some shit, though.
Oh, sorry, not how old are you? How tall are you?
5'8".
5'8".
Which, by the way, okay. So funny story is like right now where I feel like I'm being another big judge here again because now you know my age and my height. I actually was never insecure about my height until I became known. Fun fact, y'all, I didn't know that 5'8" was a manlet height until I became a Twitch streamer.
Hey, I just want to ask. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I like that. That's cute. I like that.
So what was I gonna say? I wanted to bring it back on the fan subject that we.
So
were
you
just
actually
on.
didn't like. So chat made you aware of the whole man. So before that, you were just kind of going.
No,
like...
it wasn't chat. It's whenever I went to IRL events because. Okay, so let's go there. Okay, so story time here is that this happened like I lost count now. Easily were 5+ times, maybe even 10+ times. I've lost count since 2013. But I'll have a fan meet me for the first time at an event. Could be TwitchCon, could be at a GDQ event, could be at a speedrun arena thing or whatever. And they're on autopilot, right? They're overwhelmed because, oh my god, it's the tryhard emote IRL. And their first thing out of the mouth is,
Oh my god, Trihex, you're so cool, bro. Oh wow, I thought you'd be taller in real life.
like that's like they let like a slip come out of honesty, which could be interpreted as like, hurtful towards my feelings, but
Passive
like,
aggressive or backhanded compliments.
yeah. But honestly, I interpret that as a compliment ultimately because my personality is so exuberant and way out there, and I give off assertive alpha male tendencies possibly that they just associate with their ingrained subconscious heightism. That, oh well, he's an alpha. He clearly, he's doing his thing. He don't give a fuck. So obviously he's tall. They'll because they themselves height and things is like the alpha person.
Before I turned on my webcam, there were people that said that they thought I would have had face tats and stuff. They were like not pleased with my image.
Oh.
Hey, where's the cutoff? Like, so I'm 5'9".
Okay.
Now I'm 5'9". I don't know where the cutoff is, so I have never been insecure about my height because I felt like I was right at the cutoff.
America, I think.
I thought I was right at the cutoff. Like, I'm safe from being like. I mean, no offense, Trihex. I'm not trying to say that like.
No. It's a good question.
Manlet thing, but like I don't know where the cutoff is, and I thought 5'9" was the cutoff, so I thought it was like it's kind of cool.
So let's discuss it then. Okay, so according to the memosphere, if you're under 6 foot, you're a manlet. You're a manlet cuck who gets stepped on by women's high heels.
I'm 5'10".
So between 6 foot and 6'5", you are the ideal height. You are very, very fuckable. If you're above 6'5", you're too tall and it's freaking. Okay. That's in the meme sphere though.
I'm offended.
What is the actual heightism thing? I don't know, but apparently me being only 5'8" does not cut it out for the.
I don't think 5'9" is ideal either. I think 6 foot is the cutoff. I thought 5'9" was, but I think 6 foot is because 5'9" is average.
So me being 6'8", I'm awkward to you guys.
You're 6'8"?
You're 6'8"?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
You're not 6'8". I've met you in real life.
I'm about to say,
You're not 6'8".
I was gonna say, I swear you weren't that tall, bro.
I met him.
He's trolling you.
Even in his high, even in his high heels. I was playing Danquisha.
Like for example, so Doc, for example, I think
Doc is big.
Doc is like
big.
freakishly tall. Doc even to me looks like he towers above everyone else at the
It's crazy. Party. It's like
he's like 6'5" or something.
Like he's 6'8". He's like taller than 6'5". He's 6'8". You can tell awkwardly tall.
Why is he not playing basketball? Why is he playing?
He used to have a scholarship as a basketball player.
Oh,
he's so tall. He makes getting out of a Lamborghini look bad. That's how fucking.
He got kicked out of the basketball league for cheating. Sorry, that was bad.
Just
I'm not part of this combo, dude. No thanks.
Oh God. Okay. So
but yeah, like it's a heightism, man. Like it's nothing you control. It's not in your power whatsoever. But unfortunately, or maybe because I got to where I am because I never took height seriously. But apparently, in physical meetups, it's like the only thing you can look at: appearance and height and race. So
I just feel like everybody's taller than me. I don't know about you, Trihex, but I feel like everybody's taller than me.
Tyler, how big are you?
Me?
Yeah, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, but you got a long head though.
You got a
no, you got a long head, so it adds extra, dude. Like you have a long head, Andy.
Wait, Trihex, have you ever thought of going to Thailand and getting like the height surgery where they break your legs?
That's they break your legs, add the rod. Like first off, it's incredibly invasive.
No.
Sounds super painful.
That's South Park where they break your legs and add the testicles into your knees. They take your testicles out.
Was that spun off?
It's called
they really do that in Thailand.
Oh, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Well, the thing is, like, I would never.
You could stretch your penis out too if you're insecure about that.
No, how?
Really? There's like 2 inches they could pull out your body.
So let's start. You want to go
like make it wider though? Is that like a thing?
No.
That's not my problem.
First off, let's bring up how that happens. One is that like a street pole, there's like a base beneath the ground to make sure it doesn't fall over from strong wind or any kind of natural bullshit, right? So similarly, a human penis, there's like 2 inches on the inside to let the erection sustain and not just like flop over like a limp, whatever, right?
Okay.
So the surgery would again, I got really bored one day. The surgery pulls out those X amount of inches out, but the problem is you're gonna be like a limp dick even when you're hard because there's no base inside to stabilize during the rest.
Okay,
Just
so
gotta
like,
hold it up.
Limp dick
hold
Willie.
Well, it's consequential, and I think I read about before because like I don't know, the first guy to die from the surgery was like 10 years ago. It was like an Indian dude or some shit, and I was like, oh, what the fuck's this about? I don't even know how I saw it honestly.
Speaking of Indians, what about the guys who stretch their dick out with that that rod and they like make it into a fucking curl? You know, you've seen that?
I haven't seen that. No.
You've never seen that. You've never seen an Indian guy have his penis go into like he has like a rod and he goes like this and he keeps like fucking making it stretch into a circle. Oh, it's the weirdest fucking shit ever.
Dude, you're into some weird shit, dog. I don't know.
Dude, I've seen it 100 times on different fucking Natural Geographic. Dude,
I'm probably the only guy that just Googled this, right?
I'm a Google.
Dude, you have to look at it. It's
Yeah,
so weird.
I'm looking at it right now.
Just type in stretched Indian penis, I guess.
I'm not typing that. I'm not
type
typing.
it, dude.
No, I'm not
Dude,
typing that. No.
Dude, he has this rod and he fucking curls his dick up into like a fucking Cinnabon and like it's just like it's weird, bro. It's so
Dude,
weird.
I know some like obviously like it's different traditions to do different things. Like different tribes, they have some tribes like they have like the big lip. They do things with their dicks.
Lip,
yeah, they big ears. They do the long necks. Have you seen that tribe where they have the long necks? They have other tribes where they tie.
They keep adding rings.
Yeah, they keep on adding rings to their necks because long neck on women is beautiful for them. You know, so it's like a fashion. And there's one with the there's the lip, like the plate in the lip. Have you seen that? They have like a big lip with a big plate. What's the other ones that they have? They do a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Well,
it's just
on
like
the inverse here. In the inverse, actually, in China, I believe, I forget if it's a certain region or not, but
bagels.
Women with big feet is considered hideous.
Yes.
So they will break their own toes to shrinking their foot size.
Yeah, they wrap their feet up as children to make their feet.
Oh, the wrapped feet.
Yeah,
that's so weird.
I honestly, man, I just say let it. I prefer. Do you know how I prefer my women? I prefer my women big and beautiful, like big feet, big, bit like tall, like Amazon women. You know, they like smoke women. Like,
I actually want to know, Greek, as someone in someone not in USA, like. How attractive is it, like, USA thick bitches, team thick and whatnot, gotta have that fat ass and stretch marks and all that. Is that standard of beauty? Like,
I like that. Yeah, I like a big. I mean, I like.
Is that common in EU? I know I'm saying EU here.
I prefer. Listen, big butts look better on. I don't like big butt. Like this is gonna sound weird because we just talked about racism and all this. The big butts look better on African women, African American women. African American women look better with big butts rather than white girls with big butts because it just looks more. I don't know, like more wholesome.
What about like?
More proportional.
What about
like more
Spanish
proportional? Thank you. But I mean, I prefer my women like
Everybody's got a preference, and that's the thing. Like everybody looks some way, and there's somebody for everybody. Nobody's gonna change people's preferences. Like
some people like what they like. Some people.
I like my women like I like my coffee black.
That's just the way it is. Everybody's got their thing.
Andy's drunk again. Andy's drunk again.
I haven't drank in 20 days. I'm doing a 1 month break.
There's a reason why I brought this up, though.
What do you think? Go on, carry on.
Okay, so my first time, I have a history of Smash Brothers, right? In 2013, I broke a shit trihex, went to a big Smash Brothers tournament in New Jersey, and over there was this black guy from England. And we all hung out for a little bit. And what caught my interest here, and why I'm bringing this up right now, is that when he saw this, like, I wouldn't say like, okay, there's thick girls, right? Then there's like thick, and then like chubby, and then like BBW. And he was like, he saw this one girl who was like really, really, okay, I'm sorry, curvy, thick, curvy, chubby BBW, right? So he saw a chick that was like super duper chubby, or I'm sorry, super duper thick, almost in the chubby range, but it was really, really curvy. And he just cracked his neck over this girl, and I was like, damn, son. He's like, "Oh man, yo, American girls are so fucking thick." And I made me think, well, do thick girls are they not common in England or some shit like that? Like, is the American die just that powerful? You know, just fat and shit everywhere, and you know. But to me, it sounded like to him that, like, you know, he didn't see like big tits and huge ass and thick thighs in England. So what you think about that?
When I'm in the EU, what I notice is that in America, like they say, oh, Americans are fat and everything. It's like, it's not like people think when they think fat, they think, you know, like big, huge. In the EU, they're just like generally thin. But in America, like you go, like when you go from airport to airport, like when you're European airport versus American airport, that's like where you see the difference in people. And in America, like we're talking like sweaty, holy sweatpants, little beer gut, you know, going on. In EU, it's like Versace, you know, nice like designer jeans and color coordinated families and everything like that. So I think that in America, people are just generally a little bit overweight, just like that, but they're not like big.
Culture,
they're just generally skinnier. So I don't know.
Changing the subject a little bit. Do you guys know who Spamfish is? The guy who made the Failfish emote?
Yeah, my boy.
No.
Yeah. Trihex should know him more than any of you guys because he's been on the site for a really long time. But he's just posted a picture of a new a couch. So I just want to, it's really, really nice, boys.
Oh, I saw that.
So,
I saw that.
And as you know, my name is Hey, I do love my couches, boys. So yeah, I'm a slap a like on that, and I'm hey.
So
may I ask you a question, Michael?
Here's a pic from me and Failfish at TwitchCon 2015. Go ahead and retweet that now, just so I can flex that.
What happened?
Homies. But it's in the Discord.
Do you mind me asking you a question, Trihex, about your preference in women?
Oh, shit, Failfish himself.
Hey.
Okay.
Trihex, do you have a preference for white women? Like, do you prefer to plant your seed in a white woman?
You're asking, is it my racial agenda to piss off these?
Say it like that.
Is it my racial agenda to spread the Negro seed across?
I mean, I only
races
plant
and
my
all these-
seed. I only plant my seed in white women. I'm just curious if you relate.
No, that was never my agenda. No.
Okay.
So I've been asked this a bunch actually. Am I team ass or my team tits? And I always tell them I am team face.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If the face is, so I found women in all spectrums attractive. I've consumed way too much porn at this point from everything else to even like have it be like that. So normie that it's like, oh, today I'm gonna fap to redheads. Tomorrow I'm gonna fap to brunettes. I like them. Yeah, brother.
I agree. By the way, face is underrated. Face is
face.
I agree.
For me, it's face, then personality, and then a distant third would be like anything else.
That's like marriage. That's you're talking about. Like,
face, personality, booty, and toes.
Like if you're just having fun, if you're having fun, if you're having fun and you're doing one night stand, ain't nobody care about what face or personality. You just need to get what you want, and she gets what she wants off you, and you both get off with each other, and you go your separate ways. But if you're gonna like get a girlfriend, then obviously or get a wife, you obviously want the best.
Yeah.
I feel
no,
like
I never looked at it like that though. I know I'm sure people ask, probably low key wonder all the time, is that my agenda to piss off these white people and spread the Negro seed all around and have these women BBC whipped all day long, blah blah blah.
Please. Don't call it that.
Dude, that's what I see though. I'm mocking them obviously, but that's like what I see at that time.
What was I gonna say? The only girls I really like, other than Kitty, is Danquisha. Man, she's got it all.
Kitty loves you.
Hey,
Kitty loves you.
Yeah, she does. But the only person I like other than Kitty and I'd marry is Danquisha. She's got the face, she's got the ass, the personality. She's got a lovely pair of tits. I mean,
well, my boyfriend likes it on his face, so.
Is Danquisha ever gonna make an appearance? When's she gonna come? She's shy. She's a bit shy.
She's just bougie. I told you she needs a big check.
A big check?
She knows her worth, yeah.
Can anyone here relate to me with this? But I get bored of having sex with the same chick for a certain amount of time. Like, it's just the spot.
I think everybody does. I think everybody, it's just general.
I've only had repetitive sex with one girl.
I get bored of the person more.
It depends, dude. That's like single talk right there.
When you find, so here's what happens. Okay, I'm gonna be real quick. You know, everyone thinks I'm a brainless sack of ape. Listen, here's what it is. Okay, there comes a time in life when you meet a girl, and it's more of
Or
the
guy.
or guy.
Yeah, or-
Thank you so much. Thank you. Or no, I guess that's illegal.
No, I was being a shit. I'm sorry.
No. You're right. No, anyways, the point is, it's more about the relationship. It's more about the friendship. It becomes personality. You know, as much as I want to stay in that shallow realm of being younger and just swinging dick left and right and flopping this left and right Dumbo style. Elephant. You flopping that Dumbo cock. It comes down to relationship, friendship, and sex becomes just, as Destiny says, it's a social construct defined by who we are, and at the end of the day, that's just.
I like it though.
I'm 6.5 soft.
Okay, I'm gonna ask.
Soft?
No, stop. China, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You get to the point where sex is emotional and it's better because it's emotional. And I had that. I fell in love with a girl. I've only loved one girl my entire life. And she broke my heart. I don't think she loved me back. And to this day, I still find myself giving that girl money and giving that girl attention, even though we're not dating. And it fucking tears me up every time.
That means you're capped, mate. That means you are.
You giving her money?
I literally, yes. She hits me up the other day and says that her sister needed like $1,000 because her sister's 32 years old and can't manage her finances. So she gives away her scholarship money. And now she's broke. So I feel bad. And I give her fucking $1,000. I'm like, don't worry about it. Like I love this girl, and I know she loves me, but she's so young. Okay, not that young. She's 19. She's 19 years old.
And
When
how
we
old are
met,
you,
I was 21 when we met, and she was 17, turning 18, like a month off 18. So 18.
Whoa. Okay, first of all, in my opinion, okay. Listen.
But let me finish. She was 17, but she wasn't like a high school student. She was a university student.
Okay.
Like she was just turning 18, and I fell in love with the girl. She loves me back, but she's got so many psychological, like not bad psychological problems. Like she just doesn't know how to love. Like she doesn't know how to, like she does, but she's scared of the idea. She's a fucking writer. She hates the idea of love.
That sounds like a finesse.
She's just 19.
And I hope that's it. Like she's not fucking around with other guys as well. Like she assures me, like I'm the only guy she's had. No, two. She's only had sex with 2 guys in the past year and a half that we've known each other, and one of them was like a revenge fuck against me. And I know that she. Sorry,
Listen.
you go.
Everything you're saying, that's your mind. That's your mind trying to fill in the blanks with something that you can accept that makes it okay for like. You're trying to adjust to a reality that your mind can accept. Realistically, she's 19. She's acting how a 19-year-old should act. And on top of that, she knows exactly what she's doing.
Young, mate.
You got finessed, it sounds like. You got hit with the friends and family PayPal scam, no refund.
The things you're justifying for her, believe me, it's a defense mechanism and denial of. She knows what she's doing. She's more aware than you think. I know you think you're older, therefore you're more wisdom and smarter experience. But believe me, it's not the case. She's acting 19. I'm not saying she's playing you. I'm not saying I don't know enough. But don't saying she's naive. It might be you that's naive. So just you might need to step back from it and see. Just trust me. This is my expertise.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Every girl is out here fucking unless she got a towel in her head.
I completely agree with you, and I am playing it safe. But like at the end of the day, we are really good friends, and we've always been like that. Like, but we just can't be in a relationship at the moment, if that makes sense. Like you said, she's just young, and like in my head, I'm kind of like I'll keep her around until maybe she's ready. But at the same time, I don't want to have to wait for her. Like I'm 23 years old right now. You know, I don't
anything real. If you want anything real, I'm gonna cut you off. If you want anything real, and you want any actual real chance and know it's real, you've got to find a way to cut off the money thing. You have to find a way to cut off the money thing. Otherwise, you'll never actually, even if you get together in 10 years, you'll never know if it's real. You've got to cut the money thing off.
Yeah, you'll always question it. You'll always resent her for it.
Yes, it just has to be cut off. Trust me. Or what Andy said, you will find a spite. You will build a spite. You will resent her. And there'll be time if she leaves, you'll feel in debt. There's so much fucked up shit. So I'd cut that right now if you want any actual hopes of when she gets older. That's my.
Did you send it as friends and family?
That is true, yeah.
No, he's talking about chargebacks, Raj.
He's talking about PayPal.
Yeah, I'm curious. Did you send it as friends and family, Chad?
No, I banked it to her. I banked it to her.
Okay.
So I can't.
No, don't take it back. You shouldn't charge it back. What's done is done. Just cut it.
No,
just
no,
cut
no.
it.
She felt bad about the money too, and I in my head, I don't want her to think that I'm giving her the money.
She'll
as, like,
only
an
no.
incentive
Listen,
for her.
the only time you believe that she feels bad is if she's paying you back somehow, or even if it's small increments. So
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
believe-
Here's the thing. No. She does feel bad. She does feel bad because she wouldn't accept the money at first when I sent it to her. She said, "I can't take this. I'm not taking this. I don't want to feel like I'm in debt to you." And I try to explain to her, I'm like, it's not me trying to make you feel in debt so you stick around. It's me helping you out. You know, that's what I try to explain to her.
So no. That seems a little.
That's confusing. Didn't she ask for the money?
It seems odd. She asked you for the money, but she feels bad to take it.
No.
It just seems
No,
like
she never asked me for the money. She never. I sent it to her. Like, I can show you the message. I sent it to her, and she got mad at me for doing it. Like, I sent it to her because I knew it was going to make her life easier and it was going to make her happy. I did it to make her happy, but she got mad at me for
Omega
it. Okay?
cucked.
But I have done this. No. I've done this in the past, and she has just sent it back to me out of like anger or whatnot. She's always she never wants to feel like she's in debt for me. So what I said to her for her to keep the money was, when I go away next, you can house it for me, and that's the payment for you house sitting for me for 2 weeks.
Now she's an employee though.
It's just, you know what I mean? Shut up, Andy.
Try Hex.
Trainwreck is giving me legitimate advice. There was a reason I did this.
I
This girl was
I
the
did.
reason I didn't.
I did.
This girl is the reason I didn't stream for 2 months. This girl is the reason why I would call up you.
So you,
Greek,
not only
like,
did you do,
I would call up you guys
cucked, you're
crying. Like, what the fuck do I do? You know,
Okay.
this is that girl.
Try Hex. Are you in a relationship right now, or are you single?
Yeah.
You in a relationship, or are you single?
I'm in a relationship.
A relationship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is anybody else single? Is anybody else in a relationship?
Oh.
Is everybody else single? Other than that,
I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, I've never had a girlfriend.
I mean, I don't know.
Trainwreck, are you in a relationship?
Never had a girl.
Yeah.
Why do you
is-
say that with such?
Whoa.
Yeah, why are you saying that? What's going on?
Why are you stuttering?
Whoa, what is that?
I mean, yeah, I'm in one.
Why? Wait, what's
What
going
the
on?
What?
I'm in one. I think.
Yeah. What?
Okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on there.
Yeah, just don't worry about it right now. I'll talk about what I need to talk. It's fine. Continue. Just assume I am. So go ahead.
It's complicated. That's the Facebook option he would use.
I'm just saying, boys. I'm just saying, single or in a relationship, it really doesn't matter. What matters is that we fucking.
You're breaking up.
Am I breaking up? Can you hear me? What's going on?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Is that we fucking grind it out and do our Twitch thing, boys. That's the main thing. That's what we should all focus on. You know, relationships is. I mean, I
We got each other. So we
think about Ice
We got each
Poseidon.
other,
Well, think
yeah.
about Ice Poseidon and relationships and streaming. That's a perfect example of how shit could go wrong.
Dude,
but
he
it
uses
seems to be work.
He uses it as content, though, doesn't he? His relationships.
Yeah, I guess so.
Everything's content for Ice. I don't know how he does that.
You're
that can't-
smart for keeping Kitty off stream because it just opens up
She
a
doesn't
big
wanna
can of
be-
worms.
She doesn't even want to be on stream.
Kitty
She's
loves-
too
That's
busy.
good.
She's too busy doing university.
Going to
stuff.
the dentist.
Even
Oh,
the
sorry.
girl I'm seeing. Even the girl I'm
The black dentist.
even the girl. That's one thing I don't like about like girls. If I want to date, like they just need to know nothing about Twitch, about what I do. They don't want to be a part
Having
of it.
a
So even the girl
normie-
I'm seeing now, like I use the girl like I'm with now. We're not like dating. I'm kind of like with. I want to keep my options open. Obviously, I just don't want to date this girl, but she's good to have around. Even though I want to bring her on camera and use her for content, like she'll only stick her arm in. So I'll yell out to her and pretend I'm abusing her. Joke, by the way, Twitch.
You're not
and
allowed
she'll,
to
like,
do that.
She'll reach in with like a water bottle after. I say, "Yeah, damn right, you bring me a water bottle. Next time you don't, I'm gonna yell
Kick 'em.
louder," kind of thing. Yeah.
I was worried. I was on edge when you were on my stream because you were like.
Does
yelling
being
at-
a streamer?
Because I was like yelling, and I was like, "Hey, you!" And I was like calling her like the, I was calling her like the B. Yeah, mom.
I think a lot of people need to focus on themselves before getting into relationships. Because I feel like you just.
Does being a streamer
that-
make you not want to go in relationships because the whole chat is gonna hate on the girl? Because you know, like it's like a sort of a trend
they
to
can't
hate on the
her if they-
streamer's
they can't
girlfriend. Yeah,
They can't hate on her if they don't know her social media or what she looks like.
exactly.
Keep her
But
off stream.
what I'm saying is if normally you got to think of it as this way, it's happened multiple times. Obviously, I'm not going to name names, but the audience normally hates the girlfriend because the girlfriend takes their time away from them. So the audience
Greedy chat, greedy.
Yeah, so the chat wants 100% of the time, and anytime the girl gets in the way, they normally hate on the girl, and it's become a trend to hate on streamers' girlfriends. So does that make you scared?
Oh, Twitch chat.
Does that make you scared to get a girlfriend?
No,
or do you not give a fuck?
because if my viewers, the very small amount of them ever hated on my girlfriend, I just yell at them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yelling at your viewers doesn't work. It makes them.
Yes, obviously it fucking does, Greek. Because like every time I will intentionally tell my viewers stuff that I've done wrong so they can get mad at me for not doing it. But the second like my viewers think they can contradict, control, or tell me how to live my life, that's when I fucking yell at them.
Stop yelling.
I don't want to end up like Ice Poseidon. I don't want to end up like Ice Poseidon where his Reddit turns on me, he gets depressed by what
Chad is right, bro.
12-year-old virgins on the internet say.
I don't yell, but it's your castle. You feel me? If your queen is a part of your castle, they have to respect the queen. Period.
So what about if you lose viewers then?
Bro, you're gonna gain viewers at the same time. Like you're gonna lose some and gain some other ones.
So, for example,
bro, if I ever bring a girl on the stream, best believe they're gonna love her. Like, especially a girl I'm genuinely into. Like, don't they love you? Why don't they want to see something else you love?
Okay, so what about if your girlfriend does something wrong and you have to defend her because she says if you don't?
What do you mean by wrong?
Say if she does something to offend the stream, or if she did do something clearly wrong. What I'm asking is, do you choose the stream or do you choose the girl?
Well, give an example.
The stream is.
I'll say it like this.
Yeah, go on, carry on.
Before you bring your girl into the stream, I think you should like give her a rundown of what it's like so that she doesn't just completely commit suicide to your fan base.
If you want her on stream, you gotta let her understand.
She needs to understand it. This is complex. Feel me?
Like Trihex's girlfriend gets his stream. Like whenever I see her on his stream, I'm fucking happy because they're a fucking, so was Caroline, mate. So was Caroline.
No,
I want to touch you.
I thought she became one after.
Yeah,
I want to touch you.
I think she used to live stream a long time ago on another platform.
I want to touch you. Like, I want to touch you. I don't know why. I just got a weird craving. I want to touch you. I want to touch you.
Stick on the subject, Trainwreck.
Sorry.
Wow.
Like, we're talking about, do they affect the streams and if they do something, do you choose your stream over your girlfriend? Do you say, streams,
it depends who the girl is.
Hang on, let me finish.
No,
the stream's always been there for you, low times, high times, they give you money, they give you, it is your job, that is your living. So if you get a girl that you can see it's clearly affecting, but you do like the girl a lot, but it's affecting your streams, your view count's going down, and it has happened to Ice, because apparently, I don't know if it's true, but apparently when he was with Caroline he had less views, and then when he wasn't with her he had more views. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true, but if it is true, then so be it. But if she's clearly affecting your, what do you do? Do you choose the person that you like, or do
I think Andy made a good point. It depends what the girl means to you.
If the girl means that too much to you, Daquan, she's not going to affect your stream. If she's not going to
do you really see a future with her? If you don't see a future with her, then get her out of here.
No, if my
future at all, if you don't focus your career, like if you're in law school or med school or any other career, you have to understand like there is a period of life where you have 10 years where you have to focus and prioritize your career over even the love of your life. Otherwise, you will have no future with that love of your life. You will have no house or a car or a family to take care of, right? So there has to be a period of time where you do prioritize your work and your career over that girl, and that girl, if she wants to be with you and create a family with you, has to understand that, listen, at the end of the day, when it comes to life and death, you will choose her, but she needs to understand for the moment you need to prioritize the career, and she needs to support that and build that empire with you. That's the answer. If it ever comes to a point where she makes you choose her over the career, that's when she's not the one. That's when she's holding you back, and that's when your career goes down the drain and you'll end up broke and an idiot. And that's the
I didn't think he meant if the girl was asking career versus her. I thought he was just saying if it looks like you have to choose your career versus the girl. But I do agree. I think a lot of people should work on themselves before they even bring a girl in, period. Like,
100%. Can I please explain the only time where a girl is bad for the stream? A girl is only bad for the stream, has ever only been bad for other streamers when she forces herself onto the stream when your viewers don't want it. Okay, you're there to stream to your audience. She's not the streamer, you are. When the girl forces her way onto the stream when she's not wanted, when this girl is begging for hosts, where this girl is jumping in your Discord, your TikTok, when she's making herself a part of the stream,
yeah,
when your
but
viewers don't want it,
also, if it prevents you from streaming, though, if she's taking up all your time, where you just don't stream because you're so involved, that's another way it could affect you.
If she's your girlfriend and you'd like her, then she should understand that is your job and that is your career.
Sure.
No, I know, but that's not only her doing it.
understand-
No, but that's not only her doing it. That's you doing it.
Oh,
Okay,
that-
you're so
you
pussy
fucking
drunk.
up.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
you
that's
fucking
you.
up. Yeah.
You got to be more passionate about your career, because at the end of the day, you chose this because you knew the future it would bring to you. At least that's why I chose. I fully believe that this will all come full circle. That girl isn't going to come full circle.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Nike.
Sorry, it's just the lag. If I'm getting into a relationship and it's another streamer, she has her stream, I have mine. We're not going to entwine. I'd date another streamer, but she has hers, she has mine. We're in separate rooms, we're separate. We have our own thing. We have different jobs, okay? That's the thing. Of course, we'll do stuff here and there together to kind of mix it up and make it fun. Yeah, but if my audience doesn't like it, I'm not going to keep doing it, okay? She can do her thing, I can keep doing my thing, okay? But for the most part, I want a girl that sits in the other room and casually chucks her hand in with a bottle of water because I'm trying to put on a show. All right, the girl right now that I've been seeing for weeks now, I just try to force her in a little bit, but she doesn't want to be a part of it. And I fucking love that. She's got her own job and her own career, and she's sticking to that. This is my job and career. She's sleeping in the bed by herself tonight, and she's not complaining about it because I'm in here doing my job omega lol. I fucking know. This is me doing our job. This is us doing our job. She's not in that fucking room right now. I'm here doing this podcast. I stayed up all night, and she did not once go, oh, just fuck the podcast. Come lay in bed with me. No, she didn't fucking do that. She went to bed.
I mean, she's not a needy bitch. You got a good one.
Yes, exactly. And that's the kind of girl I fucking want. Okay? She didn't get in the way with it. She fell asleep on her own accord. She fed herself tonight. She did not need my attention 24 hours a day. And she did not get in the way of me doing my stream earlier and this podcast now.
Amen, brother.
Now, on that note, actually, one topic of this I wanted to get into, I find actually just as interesting as this one here is that right now we have 7 males discussing this incident.
I want to add girls to the talk show, but
I wanted to bring up
who do I add?
There's heaps of girl streamers. There's heaps of girl.
Do you have any girl streamers you can add, Raj?
I like.
Holy shit!
Oh, sorry.
Trigger. God damn. The point was that the inverse here of how often does I actually don't know the answer here. How often does a female streamer hide her boyfriend because of how many males role-play themselves as the boyfriend? Because the minute a female is taken, it's like, oh, well, I can't fantasize about fucking her anymore because she's got a boyfriend getting banged every
so
night.
happy you brought this up.
Wait, so again, I missed
that's the topic I find they are way worse, I feel, in that position than us males with the girlfriend. The females who have to hide the boyfriend so that they can have being fantasized.
I think
let's get to the fucking real talk here.
And that's because the Twitch audience is all men, pretty much, all boys.
Listen,
I can tell you,
Go ahead.
Okay,
can I?
Okay, I've dealt with because I have girls in my stream every single day, and a lot of them have boyfriends. Some of them are married, and I think I've dealt with girls that they can't come on my stream because they have boyfriends that think that everything that happens on stream is real, and they're jealous, and things like that. So I think that maybe girls deal with that more, overprotective, overbearing boyfriends than the opposite.
Okay, so what I wanted to bring up, I'm so happy you brought this up, Michael. Fucking love you for this. It actually goes a little deeper than that. Here's why it goes deeper than that, okay? So a while back, I made some disgusting remarks. The remarks I made, I should have talked about them in a more mature manner. I should have used different language, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, basically, in layman's terms, I was basically saying that there are certain individuals, men and women, whatever, that it seems like content has been sexualized and sex is what's selling, correct? Now, what you just brought up, how some people hide their boyfriends, isn't that in a sense indirectly admitting that the content is selling sex, why would think of it, hiding the boyfriend? Think about that. Can you not make that implication
Correlation?
and that correlation that if you're hiding your boyfriend to get more views, to get more money, you are in a sense selling sex or the sexual does that make sense?
It does a little bit, but it's not
I see.
always the case. Like, it depends on what type of girl streamer there is. Because, like, there could be a girl streamer who doesn't, like, gear towards IRL, showing cleavage, blah, blah, blah. But they could still know that their appeal is that they're a pretty girl and that most of Twitch fan base are guys that are going to kind of, like, lust after them. So it's not really, like, directly like, oh, I'm selling sex, but it's kind of like, you know, some of my appeal is my sex appeal. So, like, if I seem single...
But the problem is, I'm gonna cut you off for a second, because what you just admitted, I've in a sense addressed that. The problem is what's happening is a high road, double standards being taken and applied. Does that like?
It is double standards, yeah.
Yes.
I'm hiding my boyfriend, and I don't see it affect my stream.
Who's your boyfriend?
I think it's all about intent. It's like, yeah, I'm serious. I feel like some girls or some people in general, they try to predict the future with their stream. Like, oh, if I do this, this will be better for my future. I don't think you can actually predict stuff like that. I don't think every person that hides their boyfriend, it's for that reason. Some people just don't want to share their personal life. Like,
I think a lot of times with girl streamers, they hide their boyfriend because they want to seem like they're not taken.
It can be. I don't know.
You got to remember, like, it's true, because some of these guys fantasize. Oh, if I'm here every day and she is single and I show that I care for her and I donate her and help her out, maybe she will,
donator.
Aren't some of the girls with like the most subs on this website?
Yeah, maybe she will give me some attention that I need. I'll go on her Discord, I'll I'll follow her Twitter, I'll be an active member of the community, and maybe she'll fall in love with me. Some people actually believe that. And it's sad.
To prove a point, you know who else hides
and they have a boyfriend that they're getting. They're getting dicked down by every night they're getting dicked down by I'ma say it, boys.
You know who else?
You know
who else hides their boyfriends? Porn stars.
Really?
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Wait, porn stars.
Yeah, but that's a bad example, because that's admitting they are actually selling sex.
Yeah, that's
right. No, it's a good example because it proves the point.
Well, if you prove the point that he has, it's a good example.
Yeah.
I always thought like the larger girls on this website, like as far as sub count, I thought they had boyfriends. So I never knew that was like a.
Some girls admit it. Some girls have their boyfriend on stream and they don't care.
Guaranteed. Some of the most top. Wait, who's I can give you an example of this. Of like how the sexual, the tension works at this. What's it? What's it in the offline TV? They have a few people that are single in there, and I think the new thing is Fed and Pokimane. They're both single, and the chat loves the sexual tension between them. Like, oh, are they gonna kiss? Like, oh, they're going on a date. Any second, it can just all come. It's like
wait.
It's very. They love that.
Join.
Oh yeah,
Casey Tron.
Yeah, bring her in.
Shout out Casey Tron.
Oh,
but,
real shit.
A World of Warcraft legend.
I read chat. I got you back.
But what I'm trying to say is, you got Pokemon and Fed, and they're both single, and when they stream together, people like the sexual tension. The kids love it. Like, oh, are they gonna kiss? Oh, what's gonna happen? Is Fed gonna admit his love to Pokemon? What's going on? And that's why they get so many views. They got a lot of views because of that sexual tension, and people love it. They're like, oh, dude, are they gonna kiss on this date? Oh, like, younger kids, obviously, like adults don't really, maybe they do care, but they don't. They're past all that stuff. But the younger kids love that tension. They love it, and that's what gets the views nowadays. But yeah, invite her in.
Will always sell.
I don't know how to invite anyone on Discord. Someone else.
Get her Discord.
Do you have your Discord username?
Get her Discord username.
She tweeted at Greek, so just tweet her back.
I can't wait.
Oh, she tweeted at me. I'm famous, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Hey, tell a follow along, man.
I actually met Casey Tron.
Really?
I met her in LA. Yeah, it was awesome. She's really nice.
Did she message me? I think I follow her. Oh, she did. She messaged me like, I have got a female opinion for you.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Okay, here, give me wait, I'm gonna tell you what. This is the only way I know how to do it. How do you add people just randomly? Like, just add people like this.
The very top where it says friends, and there's a.
The only way I do it is if I invite them to my Discord and then I add them through their.
No, here. Just DM me her Discord like hashtag name. Like DM me that and I'll get her in.
Yeah.
What's your hashtag?
Like,
it's like for XQC. It takes 2 seconds.
Did you do that for XQC?
Yeah, that's what I did for XQC.
Okay.
Just get the hashtag name, and you're good.
Okay, perfect. All right, we'll get Casey Strong to give the female opinion on all that.
Word.
Yeah, that'd be exciting.
Fact, we do need more women women on the podcast.
I agree.
I don't know who's like actually
who's down.
Yeah, not who's down, but somebody who is going to be like not serious, but
I think Casey Tron is actually the best.
Somebody who's here for the let's put it this way: somebody who's here for the talk show and not for the attention.
I think Pink Sparkles.
I want them to. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I want a girl here for the talk show, not the attention. I want them to actually, women dance game. Okay, calm down, chat. Everybody relax, okay? Is she gonna DM me? Here we go. All right, continue talking, boys. What were we talking about?
We were talking. Well, the topic was still the inverse of the original topic, which was that women who might feel some of oppression because they are hiding their boyfriends. I actually was going at it for the opposite reason here. I sometimes it's interpreted as to hide their boyfriend so that they can remain and get fantasized by their majority male audience, as that way you donate and view and interact to affection eventually. But there's also the inverse here, that or not even the inverse, the other perspective here, which is that they're hiding a boyfriend so that because of the double standard of being a female on the internet, it's like, oh well, how's that did you got sexually assaulted? Did it feel good,
bro? Like this. 1 second, I'm so sorry, Trix. Greek design. So Greek, right above. Do you see DMs where it says Tempo Trix?
I added a nice.
All right, there you go.
Let me add her right quick.
Continue, Trix. Sorry about that, brother. I'm
sorry for interrupting.
Hello.
Welcome. We can hear. Can you cam up, please?
Cam up.
Yes.
Wait,
hello,
Casey. How the fuck did you get verified?
On what? On Twitter?
Your cam's
Twitter,
not working.
Yeah.
I just applied. It's probably because I'm like using my camera for my stream or something.
You're streaming.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm trying to get viewers,
How am I gonna do this?
But it's probably better that people can't see me because I don't really look that great today.
Well,
I'm sure you will.
Open up her stream, Greek, in another window, mute it, and then just capture her webcam area from it.
Do you mind just not sharing your chat and putting it on mine?
Yeah, just disable.
Not what?
Do you mind if I
disable it?
Just disable your camera on OBS, like right-click, disable, and then just turn it on here.
Yeah, turn it on here.
And then, and then play Greek stream on your stream,
or just share all of
play
it.
Greek. Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
One of your community members said, "Fuck this shit." He's a 1-year subscriber. His name's Starkeys. Are you sure you want to do this? He's getting really angry, Casey.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with it. I'll go forward with it.
Okay, so
can you see my camera now?
Not yet. Did you disable it on OBS?
Did you disable it?
Yeah, I turned it off on OBS.
You have to actually right-click the video capture device, go to properties, and then actually click the word disable.
Oh, okay.
Actually disable.
Oh my God.
Hey, guys, I've listened.
I'm excited to see Casey.
For the 1-year subscriber,
wait.
I followed Casey Trong longer than you, so there we
go. No, you didn't. I remember her WoW stream, 30 viewers.
You can just,
oh my God, you can see like.
Oh my God, we can see everything. There we go.
Wait.
Greek,
You know, if you want us to, if you can disable your camera on OBS and then just turn it on Discord and capture Discord.
It's fine. I don't want to do that.
Casey, how does it feel knowing that people are jealous that I met you?
It feels good, I guess. I didn't think that many people wanted to meet me. I'm very timid. I'm a very timid, shy girl, really, in real life. And I don't like
you
to
are
meet
not that
people.
shy.
You think?
I don't think you were that shy when we met. I met you and you had a.
Yeah.
So would you like to? Okay, so So let's go back to the question and let's see what Casey Tron's opinion.
I admire you, Casey.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you dressed because are you
Twitch
dressed like this
trader.
because of the new TOS? May I ask?
No,
This isn't normally
I'm not
because you have
dressed
like
this.
you have a normal outfit that you wear for streaming. Like I'm not used to seeing. I'm not used to be polite as possible. You know, just to be. You have like a like a cosplay. Like how can I put this? You have like a uniform, a streaming uniform.
A streaming uniform?
Yeah, like your daily. How can I say this without being, mean or anything?
I'll say it. There's no cleavage.
I'm reformed.
You're reformed?
I reformed like a long time ago. Yeah, I reformed like a year ago. That's why I lost all my viewers.
Wait, you reformed a year ago?
Yeah, it's been like, well, I've wore like some low cut tops since then, but I really just did it because I wanted to start being respected by the community.
You're very respected.
I don't see it. Taken seriously.
We all respect you. We all respect you. That's you've definitely done that. So yeah, good choice. We respect women on this channel. So yeah. So anyways,
I know.
Trihex, would you like to bring up the question and get Casey Tron to answer?
Sure. Well, first off, before I even do that, Casey Tron, you already know, big fan. Been following you for a long ass time now, so glad to finally collide, not just in chat, but in the IRL conversation.
Yeah, definitely. You're one of my favorite streamers too.
Awesome.
That was really good. Yeah, that was good, Triax. Like I feel like I was watching CNN right there, and you were Don Lemon. Exchanging words. That was good shit. Continue.
Let's ask about continue about the question with the boyfriends hiding the boyfriends.
So
all that.
The question that we had in here was it was a particular one. Is that sometimes, or more so than men having to hide their significant other, typically a girlfriend, in order to not have the attention be in combat with girlfriend versus streamer for attention from the chat. I felt that likewise, women much more on Twitch are typical to hide their boyfriends. Sometimes to be that way they can be fantasized as being single and have the affection from their audience lead to more donations and everything else because you're becoming their stream boyfriend, however you want to call that.
Right.
But also the fact that sometimes they have their boyfriends because perhaps as a woman it's like double standard, and often the guys and some toxic masculinity may come into play here where they're like, what's it like being, with that and getting digged down or whatever whatever it's just gonna say and whatnot. There's a question being framed here is that in your experience, I guess, or with people that of the females in the community, is this a common thing?
Like hiding my boyfriend?
Yeah. Boyfriends? Wait.
Well, you have a boyfriend?
You have multiple boyfriends? Wait, you said you put an S on that, Casey.
Or not necessarily for you, but more that like do you find your experience in women's mind that women would do this?
Do I find it?
What he's asking is, do women hide their boyfriends because they are, in a sense, somehow they want to keep these sexual delusions
for more
of
money.
Some of their viewers.
For more
There
money.
We go. Thank you.
For more money.
Someone in chat wrote
honestly-
Abe flexing for Casey.
Honestly, I think that like a lot of the reason why, like personally, because I used to date somebody who was on my stream all the time, Cat Cam, and I hid him for a long time, and I like didn't tell people that he was my boyfriend, almost more as like a security thing too.
Yeah.
Because that's just another person that people can like e-stalk and try to like find more information on.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why that
Casey,
I
actually have one more question.
Yeah.
What do you think about, give me,
Okay,
I have a question, Casey. Earlier you mentioned reforming. Did it take a mental toll on you, even though you were in character, or even though you knew you were a character?
Oh, it's like I feel mental all the time. Like I feel like I have split personality disorder sometimes, or multiple personality disorder. I don't know. Like sometimes whenever I stream, I'm like, who am I going to be today? Am I going to be in a bad mood or am I going to be in a good mood? Am I going to be fake? Am I going to be real? And I think that's just what all streamers go through before they start streaming. They're like, what am I? Sometimes I've been watching Greekgodx a lot lately before I stream. So I feel like I've been kind of taking on part of his personality
Oh, you're depressed now?
Well, fuck off! What are you on about?
Sorry.
Casey? Do you ever find yourself like with the characters that you played in the past, like they transition to real life, and you play that character in real life for like a couple minutes, and then you realize you're doing it?
No, not really, because I never really have that many opportunities to interact with people in real life, I guess.
See, I don't know if she's being serious or not
I
right
am.
now.
I'm being serious. I don't have that many
I first
opportunities.
watched you back in 2012 where you had your tits out and you're playing League and you're getting really angry and whoa, what do you mean whoa? That's what it was. I'm being honest. Do you want me to be fake? Fuck off. And I at the time thought it wasn't a character, and I genuinely hated you. And like every time
she's good at it. She's good at it.
She is really good.
Yeah, I wanted to like punch my monitor.
See, she's happy that you believed
people,
it. See, great acting.
A lot of people hate me. I don't know. Like whenever I first started doing it, like I don't know. Part of me kind of thought maybe people will like me. Maybe people will think it's funny. But a lot of people just hated me, and I just became this really hated person.
I thought it was. I always knew what it was. I always thought it was genius. And I came on your stream. It was a few years ago, and collab with you. And
you came on my stream?
Wait,
well, I mean, I didn't.
What?
My first collab
like
was
a
with
tribute.
Tron. I think my first collab ever was with you. Remember when?
Yeah, we played League of Legends, and you never played League of Legends again after that.
Smart, right?
What rank are you in League? Did you ever get out of bronze?
I'm gonna go back to playing League. I haven't. Well, I did. I got to gold.
Oh,
and
shit.
I'm gonna get to diamond. I'm looking for somebody. I'm looking for somebody to like, duo stream with me, like a climb.
Tyler
to
won.
diamond.
She's looking for someone to carry her.
Greek, do you play? You don't play League, do you?
Listen, you're probably better than me. I got. It took me a month to get gold. It took me a month to get gold.
We should do a League
Playing
duo
10 hours
stream.
a day. I played 10 hours a day. It took me a month to get gold. So
I'll play.
That would be perfect. You want to play League? I've been wanting to go back to playing League.
I mean, I'm not. You need to ask Tyler. He might play with you.
I don't know. I don't think Tyler would.
So the question is, do you have?
Will you ask him for me?
Do you have a boyfriend? I'll ask him for you. Don't worry, I got you.
Do I have a boyfriend?
Yeah. Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, I'm newly.
Is he public?
I'm newly.
Is he public? Is he? Yeah. Does everybody know?
Kind of in a way.
Said that
I think.
she lost like 400 viewers.
Yeah.
Does that worry you that when you have a boyfriend, it might affect some of your viewers?
Well, it did affect her. She said
it did. Yeah. I've had people say that they would kill themselves if they found out that I had a boyfriend.
What?
Oh my god!
I've literally had people say
I'm
that.
just kidding. That was not.
But yeah, I don't know.
That's well, I believe it, dude. Some people are that sad, honestly, like that they get involved into your stream so much.
I don't think it affects me. I don't think it affects me that much, honestly, because, like, I'm not that great looking. There's a lot better females.
Whoa, Casey, love. Don't put yourself down like that.
I'm like
there are so many more uglier chicks out there, Casey.
I'm just saying my looks.
Nice compliment. All of you just turned candidates for moderators. Holy shit, relax.
I'm just saying, my looks, they don't carry me. I have to use my personality.
I feel like that too about me, Casey. Don't worry.
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah. Like, but
we're guys, so it's standard.
Yeah, it's easier for guys.
I actually had the same problem where I told my chat that I was, Kitty was my girlfriend. I lost maybe thousands of viewers because a lot of girls watch me. So,
yeah.
Wait, let me have a look at. I think like the majority of my top donors are all girls. Actually, in fact, 2 of them are cam girls. Is that weird?
Not really. Not really.
How much do they donate to you?
I don't have the exact amount because I use Muxy and thing, but like I have this one cam girl that gave me like $2.5 grand, and then another one that gave me $3 grand.
Fuck all donators.
They really are rich.
You're my son, you're God.
Okay.
You
my like, how famous of a cam girl is she? I mean, just wondering.
Like I don't know. Hey, let me have a look. Scarven Rot girl, one of my top donators. Jazz Cos girl, Super Tech.
Maybe I should make the switch.
Dude,
Mirror
those things.
No, you're not
those,
making the switch. You're doing fine on Twitch. You don't need to make a
they
switch.
make your chat.
I don't need to do
those,
that.
Those girls make bank. Like there's those things that hook up to their phone and they put it up and.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's like a stun gun.
Yeah, I know. So
Shout out to Asian Anthony.
Trihex, was there another point you wanted to make to answer? It was the streamers. Do they if you have a boyfriend does it affect your stream? There's another point as well. What was the other point that you?
Dang. Well, so it really was that they hide their boyfriends or significant others for what I would assume were two major reasons or two causations of reasons. And the first one was that like to remain single because it's toxic to your success, because oftentimes most girls, because it's a male dominated audience, that they want to fantasize about you and being with you. So you being single lets them do that. They feel hurt by that, right? But then the other one was that the other point here was that perhaps I feel that, as a male, there's an obvious double standard. If like you're a male with a girl, you're like, ooh yeah, good catch. But if it's a chick with a dude, it's like, oh man, I can't get with her. Or it's like a sadness thing. So I guess, and I imagine that for the weird individual, I'll say weird, but like the strange individual who wants to fantasize and role play as your stream boyfriend, they may take your actual boyfriend that is revealed as competition and think, okay, well, how am I better than him? So then they might want to press you for awkward personal questions about how you and your boyfriend get together, and ultimately will be like, well, she for example, in their head they're like, okay, well, she may have a boyfriend, but I bet I would fuck her better. I bet I would do more than he does. I bet he's a fucking lazy slouch who's around the house. I would be the ultimate house husband. The better fuck, the better everything. Fuck him. Like there'll be this like antagonization of their boyfriend, and I wonder if that does happen. I wouldn't be surprised to see if that does happen because these guys are fucking crazy. And I wonder if perhaps some girls, or if you know of any girls, no names obviously, but if you know of any girl streamers who've had to deal with that, and maybe perhaps that's why they hide their boyfriends.
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't know personally because I don't really talk to that many other streamers. But yeah, I have my viewers. My viewers will ask a lot of personal questions about, my sex life, and they'll be like, oh, Casey isn't getting fucked, or oh, Casey must have been fucked today, that's why she's in a good mood. They'll just make all kinds of just disgusting remarks like that.
That is so disrespectful.
What I've noticed is that with the smaller girl streamers, like where the communities are more intimate, that there's like a coalition of white knights that like form to protect.
I think there are definitely, amongst the smaller female streamers, I think that they have like more of like the predator white knights kind of go in, like the ones that have money.
Raj can put in a word about these white knights. Yeah, Raj, go ahead. I want you to say it, man. I don't know if it's going to.
Well, let me tell you. I mean, I'm not going to name any names or anything, but when I invite people on my streams, I've had multiple people, multiple streamers or whatever that has had multiple people in their own communities jump on and like try to be like, no, don't go on there. No, don't do it. And my philosophy is they're like trying to they don't want them to get any more exposure because they feel like they lose that intimacy. And it's like almost like they're going to be pulled farther away from them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So,
100%.
So
tell me
it's scary, man.
It's scary. When I was in the car, tell me about the guy that donated to you.
Wait, what? Wait, who?
Tell him about the guy that donated to you to get you into a Discord call.
Oh, there was an individual. I don't want to name. I'm not going to name any names, but there was an individual who wanted to I wanted to get somebody on the stream, and there was an individual who had concerns about this individual coming on my streams and wanted to talk to me personally about it.
Overprotective white.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, hold on, just a minute. This girl is a grown woman, and you're on here trying to. I
would be offended.
Well,
I would be like, I don't need you to protect me.
Yeah, and it's happened multiple times. It wasn't just that incident. It's happened multiple times. So it's just kind of and that's their business. It's not my business, but it's just, to me, it's it's a little scary,
Dude,
you're being a bit nice. I'm gonna do this. This fucking loser donates to Raj.
No,
I'm not naming names.
Don't even. I know, but don't even go there. I don't even want to go there.
Donates to Raj and says, "Listen, we need to talk. Okay, I'm in your Discord. Drag me in. Gives him money to get his attention.
Listen,
Oh, mate, if I ever met this guy in real life, I'd give him a firm
Chad was
sit
there.
down
He was
and
listening.
talking
So
to.
this is Chad's
You gotta remember,
observation.
these guys spend hours and hours a
Raj
day.
muted me because he knew I'd go off on this guy because this guy literally made me fucking sick. This guy made me so fucking sick. Like I can't even explain how fucking creepy this guy was.
Listen, you gotta remember, people spend hours and hours in people's people spend hours and hours in these smaller smaller streams, and they fantasize their life with this girl, and they feel like they have a need to protect. Does that make sense? They fantasize. They're like,
I'm not mad at this guy because he's a creep. I'm mad at this guy because he literally held back this poor girl from getting even the smallest exposure, growing her stream, getting more viewers, furthering her career, just because he was a selfish, greedy bastard that didn't want other guys to notice her.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so fucked up. And to me, that is a really bad person. If they don't realize they're a horrible person for doing
jealousy,
that, it's just
Dude, this girl at TwitchCon gave me her business card while I was streaming. I walked away, and these people like tracked me down and asked me to get the business card back. They're like, "Can we have it back?" Yeah, they're like, yeah, your community, you know, we feel like it's kind of toxic, and we don't want the wrong people, and we just want. They tracked me down to get the business card.
They always use that excuse. We don't want your community. They're kind of toxic, but really, they mean we don't want more people because we're already fighting against each other.
And they're being toxic by judging me.
They're being toxic. Yeah, they're the most toxic people because they want the girl all to themselves. They don't want her to be famous. They don't want her to be at the top. They don't. That's why. I honestly think that's why girl streamers aren't very. There's not a lot of big girl streamers. I think that's one of the main reasons. Like, you name one big girl streamer, you'd say Pokimane. Who else is the other big girl streamer? Essie Peach. And then after that, then there's not many other big, with 5K, 6K viewers. Like, name them. There's not many. Because their communities are holding them back because they want to be greedy and have them to themselves. It's like kind of weird.
There's also don't you feel like? I mean, I feel like you're giving. I mean, I don't know if you guys are doing this because of TOS or if you're doing this because you actually believe this, but I feel like you're giving all the benefit of the doubt to these streamers. Like, don't you feel like some of these streamers are playing into the hand of the White Knights for more money and for more success?
Absolutely.
I mean, like I said, dude, you're right. It's just every situation is different. I was just talking about the situation that I've seen, but you're right. I mean, it's all incidents are isolated, so they're not all the same. But
also, let's get into there was another component about that though, and that I wanted to bring up here, and that's. I want you to imagine that whenever you are a small female streamer, I'm trying my best here to be as empathetic as possible, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong here, but when you're a small female streamer, and I think here, because I've seen them, you have these, I don't know what to call them, I'm just gonna call them the Nigerian princes, right? You have these predatory Nigerian princes who use their money as mega influence to get a hierarchy power role in the community because the girl is young and they find the girl attractive or whatever. And then, I don't know, perhaps they get mod, and then like, it's so awkward because I feel like that's how it happens. Like these power trip people who are being predatory with being selfish, I feel like that, you don't get to that position easily. You don't get to become a person who's, pseudo representative of a community without some kind of leeway in the beginning. So maybe it's like, a couple $100 in a double-digit viewer stream at first, and then they get mod because they're extremely helpful. Maybe helping the girl, I don't know, build a second custom-built PC, or maybe helping her get a better webcam. I don't know, whatever, right? But like whatever it takes to get to that power position at first. And I wonder, I don't know. That's just a particular one right there.
Here's another.
Are you trying to say that like they feel entitled to making some decision because they feel like they've helped the girl get to this particular position?
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
A lot of people feel.
I think honestly, though, I think that a lot of people will get like that in general. Like a lot of like moderators or people who have like power in different streamers' streams.
Sure.
Yeah, like I don't think that's just
I've had a
females.
People introduce themselves to me at TwitchCon as someone's moderator. I'm the person's moderator.
Oh yeah, they do that. Yeah,
Who cares?
They do that. Yeah, they do that. They use
Congratulations, you're in the Special Olympics.
They do. Yeah, I've had that a few times where somebody's come up to me and they've said, I'm a mod for this guy, I'm a mod for that guy. No, they do that. They use that as a title.
They do. I forgot to tell you
Let them
about
have it.
TwitchCon's an interesting place, man. I never thought I would see that.
Yeah.
Proud mod.
Don't be mean. Like, you gotta understand. I love my mods. They put in time and effort for me for free. I don't pay them.
But they probably wouldn't do that shit. They probably wouldn't be so whack to do that shit.
I want them to be
so proud of it. I don't
tell you,
I don't-
Andy, that
I don't
they're my
care
mod.
if
I want
they're
them
a
to be
TwitchCon and they come up and they go, "I'm anything for views, mod." I don't care if they fucking do that. Well, they can have that.
Anything.
I
for
want
views.
them to be proud.
Lame. That's lame.
As long as your
I
mods
need
don't
to
come up.
backtrack a little bit. I need to say
Chad,
something.
you kind of look like a moderator, if you know what I'm saying.
Listen here, Greek. Okay, if anyone looks like a fucking.
He does. He does.
He does look like a neck beard.
I don't need to donate money to women to get laid. All right, let me get to my point. Also, these white knights, shut up. All of you can shut the fuck up. All right. I have dirt on all of you. And
Moderator Andy, by the way.
Don't you fucking dare call me an Andy. All right, let me get back. Backtracking a little bit. With these girls and these guys and these white knights and whatnot, they also ruin the potential of upcoming streamers, because I know heaps of girls that have had 100, 200, 300 viewers and they've been on the rising and they stopped doing it. And Casey, this is a question to you. Have you ever had someone track you down? Have you ever had someone like mail you something, find your address, and shit like that? Yes. I know several girls that I considered really good streamers that stopped streaming because one guy showed up to their house. One guy figured out their private and their family's Facebook, and like I remember this guy got demodded in a girl stream that doesn't stream anymore. So this guy tracked down her family members, got their phone numbers, and called their mums and their parents saying, I was a moderator for your daughter's chat, blah blah blah. Like the mum freaked out because the mum has no idea who Twitch is or who this guy is. She thinks it's a crazy ex-boyfriend on the phone, you know?
Fuck.
So Casey, that's a question for you. Have you ever been discouraged or scared of streaming because of people like that come out of nowhere, like Monka S, like find your address and shit like that?
I mean, whenever I really blew up on Twitch, like during League of Legends, I had a lot of people from 4chan and shit, and I was getting calls and just a bunch of scary shit happening, I had been swatted and stuff. And I think the best way to deter that type of behavior is just to not talk about it. I'll talk about it now, I guess, but whenever it was happening, I didn't fucking tell anybody because it would just encourage it more.
Yeah, but
right.
But the question was, did something like that happening to you go, fuck, this is it, I should stop doing this because I don't want this happening to me?
No.
So you're really strong. I admire that. I admire you to power on through that. But I know female streamers that have been creeped out by guys they've given a little bit of power or attention, stop giving it to them, and then they've gone out of their way to stalk them and do weird shit. And I know one very good girl streamer who was Australian. I loved watching and I always supported her. She stopped streaming because of this guy found her her mum's number, and her mum freaked out. It fucked up her whole family for a little bit. It scared the shit out of them. They didn't know what was happening. So she stopped streaming. From that day on, she stopped streaming. That guy ruined a potential good female streamer that could have set an example for other female streamers. So there's people like that will go out of the way.
There's some
they don't
weirdos,
realize
mate.
the that they have.
I'm telling you, there's some weirdos on the online. They oh god, did you hear that recent one? Well, wait, actually something happened about that. You know that girl from SourceFed, that Meg, what's her name? The ginger girl from SourceFed?
Megalol, what?
Somebody might know from SourceFed. She's a news article girl. But anyway, so she had a boyfriend, and one of her obsessed fans came to her house with a gun and tried to kill them. They hid,
Whoa.
yeah, and she hid in a closet. She hid in a closet with her boyfriend, and the stalker didn't find them, and he ended up shooting himself in the head before the police could come.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that story. I can't remember which. Yeah, it's.
Well, another one. Christina Groomy, rest in peace. She got shot because of fan.
Dude, yeah. Shoot up your block.
And Selena.
Another pizza to fucking
shoot up your
eat.
block.
How do they know your
Another
address?
pizza.
How do they know your address?
Who do you think? Who do you think leaked it? What do you mean?
Oh my god!
Is that a surprise?
Fucking leak.
But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. These fans can get fucking crazy. So you need to.
Yeah,
make...
I also know of a
Be
I know a
careful.
female streamer who
just be
who had a actually okay. So the reason why I brought this up beforehand was a won't name names obviously here, but there was a female streamer I know who who, you know, got a boyfriend, was single for about 3 years, got a boyfriend, you know, said on stream, hey, I'm talking to this guy now. And then it was, I believe if I recall correctly, it was a veteran community member, like a year plus sub, who just like completely took it the wrong way as a competitive, like macho thing, and could no longer fantasize about being with this female streamer, you know, imaginarily or whatever else. And he just like went all out on just harassing this girl. Every single tweet she did, he would reply, you know, kind of like a Phantom Lord, kind of like his dipshit ass. Like, you know, they had to do like the percent for like years on end. Like he would do this toxic thing where he would just like do the same little reply like slut or, you know, skank or whatever for like weeks on end, and she couldn't do anything about it. She didn't know how to stop it. Like, it's like,
that's what's scary about IRL too, because IRL streaming with stream snipers, I mean, you know, like you just can't do anything when you're out in the fucking wild. Like, bad shit could happen, right? People could leak your address. You get pizzas and shit. But when you're out in the fucking world, when you're out in the fucking real world, the fucking swatting thing is more intense. People who show up, like I went to even fucking in Tokyo, this guy kept stream sniping me over and over and over again. Even not just like every day, but like we'd get in a fucking car, we'd go somewhere else, and he would just be there. And it was just like it just was so fucking awkward. And like, yeah, nothing horrible happened, but it's creepy as fuck though.
I want to ask another question for Casey, if you guys don't mind. Casey, what do you do on a day-to-day basis? What's your go-to game? I haven't really checked in your stream for a little while now. Last time I watched you when you were playing League, it was probably a year.
I've actually been like keeping a planner of everything that I do, like on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, okay, like a diary. Nice.
Yeah. Like today, I woke up at 8 o'clock, and I cleaned my room, and I fed all of my animals, and then at 9 o'clock, I did the couch to 5K, and then I went to GameStop to buy the new Kirby, and then I called my insurance company. I called on my car that I'm having the oil changed on. Then I responded to some messages, and I sent out my gift cards. No, I'm not. I'm nervous. I'm not used to being.
Casey, personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I thought you were trolling. My bad. I didn't mean to call
I'm
you
not
out.
lying. That's really what I have written.
Okay.
As I was saying,
I took a shower.
Go on, Abe.
I'm trying to give a fucking compliment.
What?
As I was saying, Casey, I actually prefer this look to you than the other. Like, I think you look good.
Yeah, you look very smart. Okay, that's right.
Honestly, whenever I would like wear push-up bras and like push my tits up and stuff a lot, it kind of made me look fatter.
Yeah.
It did. Yes, it did make you look fat.
Wait. Listen, you've never.
I've lost weight. I've been working out.
You've never looked fat, okay? You've looked.
You look good.
There's no such words as fat. There's just thick, and you put an extra C.
Yeah, please don't fat shame.
Yeah, please don't fat shame us. We respect women. Hey, you were. Let's put it this way. You were thick with 4 C's. Now you're thick with 3 C's. There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. She looks.
Yeah. I think I look more matronly.
Yeah. So what games do you play on stream nowadays? Do you do IRL or?
Oh God, I've just been playing all of these dead games. Like I'm playing Kirby right now, the new one.
Is it fun?
And then I played Life is Strange. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Life is Strange is a good game.
Yeah, and then I've been playing. I played Last of Us. I've just been playing dead games.
That's fine, dude. That's a variety.
I don't even know what I do. Yeah,
so you're like a
I've
variety
been
streamer.
Variety.
Yeah, so you've turned in from a League of Legends streamer to a variety streamer. Good.
But I think I'm gonna
honestly, there needs to be more variety streamers. Who agrees? It's me, Soda Poppin, Forsen.
I miss
Tyler
Tyler
used to be a variety
Tyler
streamer.
was banned.
Yeah,
I miss when Tyler was
I'll
banned.
get him banned again. Don't worry.
Oh shit.
No. So. Who else is a variety streamer? Not many variety. So I'm glad that you're variety streaming. We need more variety streamers, especially.
I mean, there's not many female variety streamers. Their variety is IRL outside and IRL inside. That's normally. True.
Yeah.
What about Dodger? What about Dexterity bonus? Come on.
Like, did you notice that as soon as IRL came, all of the female streamers went from Hearthstone to IRL?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like no female streamers play Hearthstone anymore. anymore.
Oh, true.
Like, why not?
Because Hearthstone was like a slow game that they could talk to their chat.
Yeah, it's less work. Now they don't have to
I'm
click any
so
buttons.
happy that like you're saying that. Kind of like if I would have said this, I would have got crucified. Like what? I'm just thank you.
So
Yeah,
same
I
with
can say
RuneScape
stuff
too.
like that.
It means like there's so much that you
It's
can
true
go off.
though.
It is. I mean, I IRL, so it's not. I'm not saying it's
But
bad.
that goes just for personality streamers in general. Like a lot of RuneScape streamers, guys and girls, went to IRL.
Yeah.
Would you
after it came
also
out?
like I like what you brought up here though, Greek, about that you wish there were more variety streamers.
Yes.
Rather than bringing that up that as a wish, let's examine here why are there not many variety?
Because it's just hard to succeed.
I would debate that that it is unless you have a community that's going to come in for you and not the game you're playing, as in you have you've gotten to the point where you're successful and you have community viewers and not game directory viewers. They're clicking for you playing X, not for what is being played. Getting to that point is not easy, and only at that point are you really doing can you do variety without
I get a lot less viewers playing variety games, and especially if I choose a game that's not very good, it will kill my viewership. Like I could do IRL. If I was doing IRL, I could pull a lot more viewers, but I'd rather have a smaller. I'd rather have less viewers and have a better community than a big stream and a shit community. Because I feel like all these IRL streamers that have a lot of viewers, they don't get as many subs. They don't get as many. They don't stick.
It's very fickle.
Yeah, it's very. Yeah, they're very come and go. Now,
be honest. Who helped you with that, Greek?
Who?
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean? Who helped me with getting the community?
No,
I mean, me and Tyler played variety games for 6 months straight, every day almost.
Instead of,
I wasn't talking about that. The point. Shit.
What were you talking
Instead
about?
of variety gaming,
I was saying
stick to the flavor of the month game and just
flavor of the
try to be funny with your own little persona.
Yeah. Now see, so for that sort of thing, you see Lyric. People watch Lyric and Soda Poppin' because they've got good quality. They'll watch. Say if a new game comes out, they'll watch them over me because. Not because of the normies. Some normies will be in there, but because they have good quality PCs, a good quality camera, and they'll watch Soda Pop and Lyric over me because my quality in my stream is not very good. So people watch me for
Why
my
is that?
personality. It's my fault. I could get a better camera, I guess. I'm using a shit Logitech.
Yeah, your camera's shit.
Yeah, my camera is shit, so it's my fault. So if I improve my quality in my stream, I'm sure I get more viewers playing the flavor of the month games for sure.
Honestly, I think that whenever I play new games that come out, and I don't know if you guys will agree with me or not, but I think that there's people who just won't even click my stream because they see that I'm a girl and they assume that I'm bad at games.
Okay. Yeah, that might be true. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. Don't you think there's some truth to that?
Yeah, I honestly believe it.
I'd love to elaborate there. My girlfriend has told me many times that that she's literally seen Xbox DMs way before Twitch, and even now currently on Twitch, oh, there's no way you're good at Fortnite. You're a girl playing this. They'll go to her stream and just go out of the way to let them know.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I mean,
it's garbage.
I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not good at games, but Greek isn't good at games either.
Hey!
No, he's definitely
I'm a slither second. I got second. I'm a slither champion.
I would say you're close to average, Greek. You're close to average.
Breakdown on your stream because
in order to be good, in order to actually if you look at they had a community. They shift into variety before they shifted into variety. I think you have to have a set community, a base community. Here's what I think, okay? Here's the process I think it takes, okay? I think you find one category, right? You find your best category. You bring in as many people as you can possible. So, for example, for Greek and IRL, he brought in as many people. Greek in the Tyler streams, as many people. And then he decided he wants a variety. In variety, it starts shaving off the extras, and he starts sculpting his community around the variety. So I think that's what you do, right? You bring in as many people as you can, then you choose a section and you sculpt.
Yeah, so you convert
mass amount of people
you convert
into
them.
a small.
Yes. You try to convert some of the IRL boys. Like right here, we got 17,000 views. So some of you guys, maybe or whenever I do a gaming stream, you might pop in and you might like my gaming streams. So therefore, you are converted from an IRL viewer to a gaming viewer. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, you're right. So
Question mark Andy, huh? Is this a question mark right here?
I just
Period.
want to point something out. If you guys can see on my camera, you see that little graph right next to me?
Yeah, what is that?
You see that big
Look at the
drop right
graphs.
there?
Yes.
You see that big drop right there? I just lost $800.
Wait, what?
I think I'm gonna cry myself. To
What
sleep.
you
On
playing?
what is that for?
It's for Bitcoin. Haha.
Wait, did it crash right now?
Yeah, it just fucking plummeted by.
No, that was
300.
yesterday. Oh wow, just
By how much?
It just crashed again. Just
Bitcoin.
yeah.
Bro, just hold in 600. I mean,
feel
sorry,
like-
just hold for 6 more months, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't do Bitcoin.
End of 2018, we're gonna be good. Trust.
I don't do
Consistency, a fun
I'm heavily
persona,
invested.
and exposure is how you become a successful streamer.
Unless
you
going
just
back
leech
up.
like Greek. Just being
Yeah.
consistent,
Hey,
having a
fuck
fun
off.
persona,
I'm,
and
hey,
exposure.
that there.
Like,
Listen. Listen. There's been a lot of leeches on Twitch that haven't done very well, and people don't watch them because they're bored.
No, you did good.
So I mean,
Yeah.
listen. There's
It's networking. It's not
there's-
leeching.
It's not leeching. Second of all, it's networking.
Mm.
I mean,
Do you know what?
I
I've
don't
never
think-
been a leech, though. Can I
Huh?
get a round of applause for that?
that is.
I've
true.
never been a leech. I've literally never been a leech. I never fucked anybody.
Casey,
I didn't
what are you
fuck
doing
any
right
popular
now?
male
What are you doing
streamers.
right now, Casey?
That's
Casey,
not
what
the
are you doing
same.
right now?
That's
I didn't
not
wanna
the
What are you doing
same.
right now?
I think
I'll
Casey
leave.
is the
I'll
most
leave.
successful
I'm kidding,
Twitch
I'm kidding.
baiter. I think he created a good.
I think
Yeah, I
if
was-
you can add something to it, then how are
He
you
did
leeching?
add. He did.
Like I had some moments
I
with
agree.
soda popping. I felt like I was a really good sidekick, and he got
Soda
more
who?
viewers and I got more viewers.
Yeah,
you know?
So-
it is. Yeah, it's
wait.
good sidekicks. You and Soda doing drunk streams were. They were the shit back
Yeah.
in the day. I really enjoyed those. You used to play League of Legends. You used to drink. Like you need to do more of that. Like revisit.
I think Soda Poppin could have did that with anybody.
No, I feel like Casey Tron and him had like a spark. I really.
You
did.
had to be a good sidekick.
Yeah.
There's bad sidekicks.
I mean, listen. Soda sidekicked with you, Dad Quad, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
I think
Remember,
we
you
both streamed together.
Yeah, and
before.
see, like nobody
That
remembers. Nobody remembers those streams, but they remember the Casey.
Wait,
Tron
I only
streams.
had one stream with Soda Poppin. You were
a
there.
few streams. No, a few streams. It was like.
I don't remember that. I don't
Yeah, it was a
remember
few
that.
streams that you were in there. Yeah.
I remember being on One Sub Saturday or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
and he was added into a call when I was in a call with another streamer. Yeah.
Yeah, back when you were
Hey,
leeching.
is there any streamers that you guys?
You were leeching back there too. So,
Yeah,
so yeah,
maybe. I don't-
yeah, you with the other friend. So.
Is there any streamers that you've been starstruck by when you met him for the first time, like before you were famous?
Talking to?
Anybody?
It's okay, Casey Tron. You
Figure
could
it out.
admit it.
Yeah,
No, I'm
Andy.
just
I
kidding.
didn't think I was that awkward. Like I felt like I was
No,
normal.
I'm kidding.
I
feel
was,
like I was
when I met Andy.
like-
I was struck because like the first time I met you, Andy, was in the lobby of a Marriott in Boston, and like the whole fucking lobby just turned, and they're like kids that knew you from Vine. I'm like, oh shit, is that
Fine.
Andy Milanakis?
I'll be
And then,
honest.
like,
Whoa! Hang on,
Or-
hang on. He's showing his Tempo Storm fucking chair. Yeah, I got. I ain't sponsored. I have to cover that shit up, man. Hey, I'm sponsored by fucking myself, boys. Give me a Twitch Prime if you got one, boys. GGX in the chat. No, I got no
I'm not
sponsors.
Greek, do you wanna-
sponsored.
you- hey,
Di-
Greek,
Hell
you wanna-
yeah.
Wait,
you
is
want a
anybody
gaming chair
sponsored
as
in
well?
here?
I am.
Wait, are you actually sponsored by them?
Yeah, Rosie.
Wait,
That's my first. I swear to God, my first
a
video.
chair
game.
sponsor.
I want a sponsorship.
It's something.
I mean, I want a
Alright.
sponsorship. Yeah, I want a sponsorship.
Can I explain my
I get a
Starstruck?
secret live.
GGX
Yeah, go ahead,
sponsorship? Please give me a Twitch Prime, boys. That's all I'm asking. I mean, I don't want to get a sponsor because it's I don't like pushing products that I don't really like myself onto my.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I
That's
like-
why
Talking about,
don't.
you
I mean,
tell people to
I
stop
do.
with Twitch
Shit.
Prime.
Then
What
don't.
do
then
you
don't-
mean? That's a
then-
good
then take-
product. It's me. I'm the best product for it. What I'm saying
Then
is, it's a good. I'm a fucking good product. Me shouting out Twitch Prime is the best thing around, mate. It's how I make my money. But I don't want to push on shit products to my fans because I feel guilty afterwards.
What is he
Like
doing?
I can't lie to my. I don't know.
Get a
dude.
sponsor that you like the product.
Get a sponsor that I like the product. Okay, so
Is Trainer where
motherfucking Domino's
give the
then.
pizza
Where they
time?
at? Sponsor me.
Wingstop.
Wingstop, yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't.
I want Geico. That's what I want.
I want a toilet roll company.
Whoa,
I want a toilet roll
I
company to sponsor me.
Oh my god.
You ever try to?
Oh, what's up?
I'm in the middle of a podcast right now. You might have to.
Hi guys.
Hey, hey guys.
Like,
Get her off! Get off!
I'm not streaming. I know you. I'm not streaming.
Yo, put her on. Hey, is that your mom?
Is that his mom?
She's like, I don't care.
Hey, hook your brother up.
You didn't call me anything. Like, you just going like.
Is that your mom?
Yeah. But, yeah. Like,
put her on. Put her on.
She's beautiful. She's very beautiful.
Sit her down. Sit her head down.
Yeah, I got that.
Hi, Black Queen.
Everyone now, get her on the fucking mic.
I'll be done in a bit though.
We got in a bit.
Oh.
Go talk to her. Take a break.
I love her. I actually love.
I'm a BRB, y'all. Hang tight.
She's
Yeah.
Figure out what's going on.
I see where you got your good looks from, dude. I see where you got your good looks from.
Stop. Come on.
That was cute.
Yeah.
She was very. I liked her a lot.
Please spin
Train
round.
wreck.
Oh,
I
the
wanna hear
chair
your
spin.
starstruck story.
PogChamp, look at the chair spin round perfectly, so we don't have to see the sponsor. Oh shit, let's go, boys.
Oh yeah, the chair spun around. Check out a Rosie.
All right. So, wait, what happened?
I want to hear your Starstruck story.
I met Chief Keith. That's what
my Starstruck story was actually I was at Blue. When I heard Greek was coming over, I actually pushed. There was an extra room, and he paid for it, and he came in, and I actually pushed both the beds together because I was so starstruck for him, and I wanted to make sure he was as comfortable as possible.
Okay, here we go.
Don't fat shame. Don't fat shame. Oh my god.
You got upset that you couldn't get that out?
Yeah, I had that prepared for a long time. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Andy, you ever
listen,
try to?
Me and Casey don't like it when people fat shame,
extra
do we?
rub?
No.
We don't like that at all.
You don't know what it's like.
Yeah, you don't know
Louisiana
what it's like. We
rub.
respect women and
I'm a prisoner in my own body.
Oh,
Preach,
God.
sister.
Have you ever, Casey, ever thought about doing IRL streaming? Just getting on something skimpy and just doing some jogging and just for fun.
I thought about maybe going.
Mate, I thought about doing it.
Grease.
Hey, I thought about doing it. It's for the views, mate. Get some fucking little tight. Fuck it, mate. Hey, I'll put on some yoga pants and do some yoga moves and spit.
Dude,
Whoa,
you
I'm
need to
eating.
do that.
What do
Sorry,
you mean
I
I'm
don't like
eating?
it.
When aren't you eating?
Ah,
Got it,
Is that cool,
boys.
Greek?
that would have
Hey,
been
Greek.
better if Tyler said
Hey.
it. Because you can't say that.
Hi, Queen.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go walk my mom out now. She wanted to say bye though, real quick.
Bye.
Wait.
We love you.
Bye guys.
Bye,
Bye.
GCS. Is she watching the stream?
I love you.
Yeah, she's
Hey! I got it!
I'm gonna go walk
I
her out
moved
now,
in for
alright.
that kiss, boys. I stole a
Yeah,
kiss.
Casey. Let's do a manicure stream.
I stole the kiss, boys.
Let's
Perfect.
go get a manicure and IRL stream it. A
Manicure?
mani pedi. Yeah. A mani pedi stream.
Don't.
Oh, what happened to your nails? What's going on? Oh no,
Nothing.
they're scuffed.
They're very scuffed.
How did you?
You bite your nails?
Oh my god. No, I'm not good at painting them, and I haven't got them painted again. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. If I would have
You'll
known,
get
I
it.
would have
It's fine.
painted
It's
them.
fine. So you would have made an effort for my stream, but not your own stream.
Yeah, if I would have known.
So why don't you paint them for your stream?
Oh, they're nothing.
What?
Just kidding.
They're gonna be pissed at that. They're
So
gonna be
you
pissed
do
at that.
want to do a manicure, pedicure, IRL stream?
Oh no, I couldn't. People would get way too turned on by my.
I'll do it with you, Dank. I've done like 10 of those already.
Yeah,
It's
that is like that is
Okay.
just like a. I feel like every IRL streamer go to is dye their hair, dye their hair, go get their nails done, get a massage. It's just like the go-to IRL content.
Yeah, those
You know
are
what I
good.
think would be a fun
IRL stream
What?
would be get all the gamers together and maybe some pro football players. Maybe Ninja could get Juju or something.
Get Jake.
And we get like a
Jake.
streamer flag football game and we film it with drones and all sorts of shit. I don't know. I just think it'd be
That's
really
a lot of
fun.
work. It would be cool,
done
though.
that on YouTube. They did a YouTube one where it was like Sidemen versus some other.
I
bunch
tried
of
to do
British
something like that at
YouTubers, and they had a
BlizzCon.
big- there's a big
Streamer
soccer
kickball game.
Let's just do what YouTube's doing. Let's just all fight each other.
We should
Raj,
do.
I don't
Yeah.
mean you.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
let's do some boxing. Yeah, that always gets the views. A good old boxing match.
UFC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. UFC X. Remember when Paul did it originally? Now like everyone's fucking doing it.
I want to bring one thing up because it's been on my mind. I don't know why. I don't know if you still do it, Casey, or I'm just missing out on it. But you did this thing called an award ceremony. What's it called?
Oh,
It did,
God.
dude.
The
It was
Casey Tron Choice
the,
Awards.
yeah, the Casey. That was really doing well. Do you still do that?
I
or do you
worked
stop?
really hard on that.
Yeah,
I want to
you
do
did
another Choice Award.
Yes, please do.
It's just I have to coordinate with a lot of other streamers, so I'll message you, and then maybe you
Please.
can talk to Tyler for me.
Please
I
do
don't
a
know.
Casey Tron Choice Awards because I remember you did it, and honestly, you being a host of like a Choice Awards, you did that perfectly. You pulled that off perfectly, and I think that is the one way that you could grow your channel and make it, get it popping.
Do Choice Awards.
Yeah, dude. No, dude. Just once every, one. Did you do it once a year or once every?
Yeah, once a year. I only did it once. I did it in 2016,
Yeah,
2015.
You need to do a Choice Awards. I think you've missed your this one because it's already gone past. But maybe you can organize it for
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah,
What was
and
it like? I don't know. What I haven't
It
seen
was
it.
so
Well, I
good.
gave
It
it-
was so good. She had about 8K
Well-
views, didn't you, or more?
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
to I had to message all of these streamers, and it was just like streamers who I was like, okay, I'll give them this award or whatever, and I had them pre-record videos and send them in, so then I could like play the videos and be like, oh, so and so won this award, and then I had some halftime shows, and Trump SC performed, Nicole Slaw performed, and then that night she got drunk and choked her cat.
Oh, I
And that's
remember
whenever she
that.
bought.
I remember
Yeah, so
that.
I felt partly
She
responsible
choked her
for
cat?
that.
Yeah,
Not
the cat was
really.
like.
The cat's
Yeah.
fine. Nicole Slaw is an excellent pet owner. She didn't deserve all the hate. The cat's fine. She has very spoiled animals.
Dude,
had somebody
I
on
feel like, dude, she was maybe a little bit rough. Would you say with the animal, a little bit rough?
She was maybe
the cat.
a little
Listen,
rough
a
with
cat's
the
not gonna
cat.
die from that, but she wasn't very. She was a little bit rough.
The
and
cat dug its claws into her neck, and she was pulling the cat off.
Oh, that's not bad.
I mean, I had
I think a
somebody
lot
on
of
that
people
actually-
miss that part.
Yeah, it's human instinct. If you're getting hurt by a fucking creature, even though it's your pet, you're like do what you can to get it off you.
Yeah.
I had somebody
Yeah.
that actually came on my stream and actually had abused animals, actually killed an animal. So
What?
it was-
That
Oh,
cat
I
got
remember
choked.
hearing about that. That was crazy. I don't even
Oh,
know.
it
if
was
I
horrible.
understand it.
I mean,
it was horrible. man.
Listen, if
Horrible.
you're taking out your anger and your frustrations on an animal, you're a piece of shit. First of all, let me say.
I mean,
Um,
she
you
just pull the cat off, or did she,
just
rear
pulled it
naked
off
choke-
aggressively?
It looked like a
Yeah.
WWE move.
No,
To me, it looked like a goddamn fucking rear naked.
Oh no.
no,
That cat
no,
got
it
choked.
wasn't. No, it was a bit rough. Some people are drunk. She wasn't. She was a bit. Was she drunk when she did that? She was a little bit drunk, right? Casey?
Yeah, she was drunk.
She was drunk. It was.
She was.
Listen,
She
the
had
cat's
just
fine.
won a Casey Tron Choice Award, and then she
Of
got
course the
wasted,
cat is
and
fine.
it happened.
Wait,
But-
did she win an award for abusing animals? Because
She won an award for the. She won an award for the best profile icons or something.
Okay.
Oh, the little the
Tombstones.
thumbnails with those thumb. Oh my god, yo!
No, not the thumbnails. The
Okay. I was
like
gonna
the
say
profile.
Twitch thumbnails
you're
are
up to.
so. They're so. That. Okay, so earlier we were talking about what makes you cringe and what makes you angry. I think Trihex said people that don't wash the bathroom, and then Raj said, what did you say, Raj?
People that smell like bo and don't
Yeah,
shower.
To
at events.
me, it's
Fuck
the
a shower.
thumbnails. The people who have these like thumbnails that just, are they look a certain way, and then you go there, it's just like what the. I don't want to go into it. It's very superficial and shallow, but oh geez, I hate it. Anyways,
Oh my god, look at that wonky eye just pop out of
Back.
nowhere.
What are you talking
What's up,
about, bro? I
sexy?
don't got no wonky eye.
How you doing,
Yeah,
E-Rob?
right.
As soon as
Yeah.
Casey comes along, E-Rob appears. What's this? Something you want to tell us?
I'm just trying to reach
Hi.
a little bit, dude.
I'm just trying to leech a little bit. You
Hey,
saw
Casey, how
20K
are you?
views and suddenly a wild E-Rob appears, mate.
All right, man, look.
Let me pull over to the side of the road.
you look good, Arab. You look really good, dude.
Dude, my front camera is so bad. Holy
That is a pretty bad camera. You look like
Dude, where are
Jesus right
you?
now. Like, what's going on?
Nah, he looks
I just
sexy
need
as
some
fuck. He has
money.
that strong ass jaw, bro. I'd love to smack that ass. You look good, Arab.
What was I going to say? What were we talking about before? We don't want to get off topic here. What was that?
Yeah, can y'all fill me in? I missed the last like.
We were just talking about abusing animals. Yeah, nobody should abuse
cat.
Nobody should abuse animals, and that should be like everybody should know. It's stupid.
I agree.
We're talking about the United Air Flight thing, or like what? Why was the product?
We were talking about new.
Oh, we weren't talking about that. United's had a bad couple years.
Wait, I'm sorry, two people at once. You talking about
We're talking on Nicole Slaw pulling your cat.
Oh, the Casey Tron Choice Awards. E-Rob needs to clean his camera.
Yeah, he does.
Like he needs to like wipe the grease off his camera, like take your shirt and like just the camera part.
It's broke. I'm telling you.
It's broke.
Yeah, that's the best I can do.
Oh.
All right, so we should wrap it up around here then. I think it's really good.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, Greek, don't tell me you're gonna.
What? What's that?
As soon as I saw your spam, I was thinking, is Greek gonna end it now? And right then, you're like, all right, guys.
Hey, it's 27 minutes over time.
All right, I'm down.
We should end it here. So, how are we gonna link everybody's account?
We just go window by window and everybody shout out their thing
window by window. Here we go. Okay, so we got Andy here. Andy, he's an IRL streamer. He's here most weeks, so you probably know.
I love you, chat. Even the ones who hate me, I still love you.
That's us, Andy Mananakis. We got Trihex. He is a speed runner. He's the gameplay guy. The
Nintendo
they're
god.
linking everything. Yeah, so if you look, it's Trihex. He's also the the emote that you all guys love. But yeah, but other than the emote, he actually does pull off some good gameplay. So yeah, he's not just a pretty face. Okay, guys. So make sure to check him out if you like the Mario sort of games. He does. He does what are they called? Those sort of platform games, right? Speedrunning.
Speed run, yeah.
Yeah, he's a speedrun platform.
And I'll probably do some of that new Kirby today.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing some new Kirby today. So
it came out for Switch?
Yeah, today.
Oh
nice.
shit, I gotta get that.
Okay, cool. So we got Dan Kwan. He's an IRL. He is an IRL streamer, and
I do everything.
He does everything. Yeah. He's trying to convert into Fortnite. He plays a little bit of Fortnite.
No, fuck Fortnite.
Okay, fuck Fortnite. Okay.
Twitch.tv/Dankquan, DANKQUAN.
That is Dankquan.
And
just Google Dankquan, follow everything, subscribe to everything.
Christmas trees! You gotta move that fucking Christmas fucking tree!
I love you!
I only have 50 Twitch subs. Help out.
Okay. No, you don't. Okay, so we got next up we got Austin, also known as Raj Patel. He does a talk show like this every single day. So if you guys love talk shows, he does like a little dating show. So if you guys like that and you want to know how to date girls the wrong way, make sure to go onto his his channel. So he's Raj.
Twitch.tv/Raj Patel with 2 J's.
Yep. And we got the one and only question mark Andy. He's yeah, what were we gonna say about question mark Andy, boys?
Okay, Greek. All right, Greek. All right.
So yeah, Trainwrecks TV. He does cooking shows. He shows you how not to cook, and he does play Fortnite and some other games as well. But he's most known for his he's most known for his cowboy stream that he had the other day. Everybody loved that.
And he washes raw chicken.
Dipshit Andy, you know.
Yeah, dipshit Andy. You like that, Greek?
Yep. Yeah, I do. So we got we got our boy Anything for Views here. He's a IRL streamer as well, and he likes to full cam and dance around for his viewers. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he does have a podcast of his own. So if you want, he's called Baited Podcast, right?
Baited, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna be a guest on Baited soon.
Fuck Baited.
Maybe. Fuck Baited.
Shut up, Andy. Just because you couldn't.
I'm telling you, Chad. I'm telling you, bro. Look into Duck Dynasty, bro. I'm telling you would fit right in.
Oh shit, that's fucked up. He just called me Kate Conan.
POS wasn't the thing. Wait, let me finish.
Yeah, go on.
Thank you for having me on the show. I hope I put on a great show. I saw a lot less ha-has this week for Chad. Thanks for having me on. It's always fun staying up until fucking 8 a.m. and being.
Fuck that.
Right
Greek should
now, fighting-
Greek should
Fuck
thank
you.
us. We're giving them content.
Fuck off, man. I don't need I'm full of fucking content, mate. So we got
You are. You're also full
our
of shit.
newest guest, Casey Tron, the one and the only, the most
The
respectable.
queen.
Yeah,
The
hey,
queen of
yeah.
Twitch.
we
I'm
respect her.
not as bad. I have a bad rap, but I'm not that bad.
She's not bad, and
I'm
you're more.
trying to be
Do
less
you want to come on next
annoying.
week's podcast? You're more than welcome.
Oh my god.
You're more than welcome.
I don't know what to say.
Let's say yes. Say it.
Say yes.
Yes.
There we
I
go.
will.
Great. Do you
so
like
Casey
having
Tron,
a ton of
She's a
people?
variety streamer and she's a girl streamer, so make sure if you do like variety games, make sure to check her out. She's good at games, okay? Don't judge. All right. And the one and only E-Rob, who literally did nothing. So-